in the morning. Good morning. Oh, how I love to remain in bed. For the heart and glow of all is to hear the music call. You gotta get up. Rise and shine. You gotta get up. You gotta get up this morning.
All right, I'm up. Now shut up, will you?
Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it. Everybody loves it when the weekend comes. Friday morning, 4 days down, 1 day to go. Finally Friday's my day. Thank God it's Friday with the Jesse and Gene Show.
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
It's Slurpee time!
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. 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 Yeah, I feel better now. I do too.
Stop it. Don't hit the snooze alarm. Don't hit the snooze alarm. Time to rise and shine. I don't know why, though. There you go. Excuse me, please. Hair bowl. Oh, dear. It's come to this, hasn't it? Just give me a break. You didn't do your homework, mister.
Boo-boo. Papa. Boo-boo, papa.
Wiener off. Wiener on.
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
Forget it. Leave it alone. Now stop it.
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
We hope you enjoy the quality programming we're bringing your way. I know we don't say the C word. It slipped out.
You wanted to get me pumped up?
Hit me with a beer bottle. Win a prize.
You wanted to get me pumped up?
Hit me with a beer bottle. Win a prize.
You wanted to get me pumped up?
You did it.
I did what?
You made me eat those beans.
Please, quit acting like a girl.
I've fallen, and I can't go to the washroom.
What happened? I want to know what happened here.
What happened?
It slipped in. It was just one of those things that happened. A major faux pas. Don't you know I'm an international superstar? Who should we call?
How about anybody, Jesse?
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. 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 Yeah, I feel better now. I do too.
No, that's not going to work. I didn't order fries with that. Let's get on with it. Let's try another number. Let's get on with it. Let's try another number. Let's get on with it. Let's try another number. Okay. Oh, you are just completely in need of a serious medical checkup. Oh.
Get rid of Jesse and Gene. They're foul and they're offensive.
Today's word, screwballs.
Let me ask you this question. Is there an F in the word hot dog?
You filthy witch.
I've been called a pig, a dog. I've had beer bottles broken over my head. I've been kicked in the groin.
Jesse and Gene, the driving machine, Gene on your spleen, if you know what I mean. The first thing that came to my there was
some P.I. potatoes, eh, Smurge?
You wanted to get me pumped up. You wanted to get me pumped up. You wanted to get me pumped up.
This is a fake stamp. Don't mail this.
Please, quit acting like a girl.
Hey, maybe someday we'll get off this rock and go to the big town there.
Shut up, stupid. Would you please?
Who are you talking to?
AM640, the beat of Toronto, 5:33, the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring except for the best of Jesse and Gene. Yes, it's going to be the best of Jesse and Gene from now right through till 9 o'clock. It's sort of our little Christmas gift for you. So if you have your cassettes rolling, to remember when Jesse and Gene called Holy Popsky Agorski.
Bell operator?
Yes, good morning. It's Father Giuseppe and Father Gino calling. Could we please have long-distance information for Italy, please? For Rome.
Rome?
For Rome, please.
For Rome, for the Vatican City, please.
Who is it you wish?
We need the number for the Vatican, please. It's Pope John Paul's birthday today. He's our Pope, you know.
Right. One moment, please.
Thank you. God bless you.
He's 73 today.
God bless his soul.
God bless our souls. And our heels.
Cable, Directory Assistance. Please hold the line. Your call will be attended to as soon as possible.
It's been such a long time since we've eaten gable.
Cable, Directory Assistance. Please hold the line. Your call will be attended to as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes.
It's Canada calling. We're checking in Rome for a listing. We're checking in Rome for a listing for the Vatican, please.
4982.
4982 and the city code?
06.
Thank you very much.
Operator, could you please tell us how to dial that directly?
011 for overseas, 39 for the country, 6 for the city code, and then the number 4982.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Yes, buongiorno. Long distance calling from Canada. It's Fathers Giuseppe and Gino calling. How are you this morning?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
We're phoning to wish Pope John Paul II a very happy 73rd birthday.
Yes.
And we're just wondering if you received our gift that we sent.
Just a moment, please.
We sent the bowling balls.
Did you get the bowling balls?
The bowling balls, the
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph bowling balls?
Bowling balls.
From the Bowling Fathers?
The Bowling Fathers in Canada. We strike out sin.
Just a moment.
The Jesus, Joseph, and Mary bowling balls.
Just a moment, please.
Toronto?
Yes, we're calling long distance from Toronto. It's Fathers Jesse and Father...
Sorry, I don't understand.
Do you speak English?
Yes, a little.
My name is Father Giuseppe.
My name is Father Gino, and we're phoning to wish Pope John Paul II a happy 73rd birthday.
Oh, yes, I know.
We're wondering if he got the bowling balls, the Jesus, Mary, and Joseph bowling balls. We're the Bowling Fathers.
We strike out sin.
Just a moment.
We strike.
Yes?
Yes, you got the bowling balls? 3 bowling balls.
1 for the Father.
1 for Mary and 1 for Jesus. 3 bowling balls.
Because we're the Bowling Fathers.
And we strike out sin.
Thank you.
Hello?
We're going to hell.
We're already going to hell.
A horse is a horse, of course, and a butt is a part of a horse. Of course, it's a part of a horse, unless, of course, it's sitting on your neck. Now, a butt on your neck's too big, you think, so wash it and it's bound to shrink. Just comb your hair and suddenly there's the butt heads Jesse and Gene.
Ba-na! 5:37 AM640, the beat of Toronto. Day 5 of the Jesse Dillon suspension. It's me, Gene, and good morning. The day before Christmas. And here's the deal this morning. From now till 9 o'clock in the morning, it's a little Christmas gift from all of us here at the radio station, particularly Jesse, Gene, and Perry McIntosh, the biggest producer, the busiest producer in Canadian radio history. All morning today, it's going to be the best of Jesse and Gene. So if you can remember a favorite bit that you heard sometime between January and yesterday, give us a phone call this morning at 870-6400, and we'll go through the archives and we'll try to find the best of Jesse and Gene, and we'll play something just for you. And if you have some cassettes lying around the house, I suggest you put them in the machine right now. Well, we're going to move on to our second bit of the morning, and this is a bit that Perry has picked out because it's something that Perry enjoyed himself. So we played the Pope for me, we played the Weiner Brothers for Perry, and from here on until 9 o'clock, they'll be all your requests. It's the Weiner Brothers. Remember this from 1993?
Listener.
Yes, hi, it's William Weiner calling. Is this NASA?
Yes, it is.
Yes, we're doing a school project on current affairs. We were wondering if we could speak to somebody about the shuttle Endeavor, please, ma'am.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Thanks.
NASA News Center, Christy.
Yes, Christy,
Hi.
it's Willie and William Weiner calling long distance from Toronto, Canada.
We're working on a school project.
And we're wondering if we could ask you one or two simple questions for our current affairs class.
Okay.
First of all, the shuttle up in the air is Endeavor, right?
Right.
And it's got 5 astronauts?
Right.
See, we've already done our homework. And they're doing something with the satellite, right?
I think so.
And the other thing is, we heard that they were doing bath toys in space, winding up bath toys and the like.
Yeah, they have a whole list of toys
Well,
that they have up there, but...
we were just wondering if they'll be doing any bath bubble tricks while they're in space.
You know, like when you get the tub full of Mr. Bubble and all of a sudden you get a few extra bubbles and you wonder where they come from?
Okay.
I know this sounds kind of funny, but it's a school project. We're doing a whole seminar on flatulence, and I know this sounds funny, but it's the truth. We're just wondering if, like any of those astronauts, were going to get out of their suit and get into a bathtub and see if they can blow a few tunes out of their rears. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think so. Can you hang on for a minute?
Haven't you ever made bubbles in space?
Like, you know, like if they got the spacesuit on, like how come their helmet doesn't blow up? You know, because, like, where would it go? And
hang on for a minute.
And
actually, no, we only got a minute left.
And do their lenses fog up, or what happened? And you know that new she hung up on it.
No, she didn't. She just put it on hold for a sec. Go ahead, Willie. I'm listening.
Well, I'm just wondering, that new toilet that the guys were talking about in the radio?
What?
Like if it doesn't use toilet paper, right? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, can you just imagine what would happen if you're like...
No, I don't even want to think about it.
Let's say you didn't make it to the toilet. All of a sudden, everyone's screaming, "Here it comes again! Oh my God, it's the black hole of crap and pee! It's floating towards me! Help! Ah! It's on me! Ah! Ah!
Oh, I like bubbles in my bath. Make me giggle to make me laugh. Like my bath time when I've got my bubbles. Yes, I like bubbles in my bath. Make me giggle to make me laugh. Like my bath time when I've got my bubbles. Mommy pours them in and they start to grow. Millions of bubbles from my head to my toe. Popping and bopping all around the tub. I'm as happy as a daddy of a little bear cub. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Yes, I like bubbles in my bath. Make me giggle and make me laugh. Like my bath time when I've got my bubbles. Used to hate my bath cause I got so clean. I like to stay dirty, I'm a dirty machine. Now when I hear the bath being run, oh, I feel good cause I'm gonna have fun. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Yes, I like bubbles in my bath. Make me giggle and make me laugh. Like my bath time when I've got my bubbles. Don't need boats or any bath toys as long as I got that bubble and jug. Mommy and me gon' splash and shake when the magic pours out of that bottle and makes bubbles, 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 bubbles. Yes, I like bubbles in my bath. Make me giggle and make me laugh. Like my bath time when I've got my bubbles. Yes, indeed, I love my bubbles in my bath. Make me giggle and make me laugh. Like my bath time when I've got my bubbles. Bubbles, 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 bubbles.
AM640, the beat of Toronto. The day before Christmas at 5:43 in the morning. It's me, Gene, in for Jesse, who's still suspended. And all morning, it's our Christmas gift to you, the good listeners, who we could have never done this without. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. And we'll be back with more highlights right after this.
Riding along in my automobile, stark naked at the wheel. Don't go to work, I quit my job. My radio's blaring, I play with the knob. I got my Jesse and Gene show, and no particular place to go.
It's a story about the wildest town in the Old West. and it stars two of today's hottest actors as Hollywood Pictures brings us Tombstone with Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp and Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, who tells us
Doc was very loyal. He didn't have to go down to the OK Corral with the Earps. It wasn't really his fight.
Kurt Russell says it felt great to portray the legendary Wyatt Earp.
He literally did things that were of mythical stature. What there is in terms of drama, comedy, romance. I just think this movie is one of those movies that offers all of that.
Tombstone starts tomorrow. Critics are singing their praises for Sister Act 2, starring Academy Award winner Whoopi Goldberg. USA Today shouts, "Glory Hallelujah!" A sequel is born that's superior in almost every way to the original. While People magazine says, "Say 5 Hail Whoopies and see it." Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, is now playing.
Grab your partner out of bed, get in the bathroom, wash your head, nail that breakfast, brush your teeth. It's a regular workday morning. Get dressed, have another cup, take out the garbage, beat the mud, flush the toilet, open the blinds. It's a regular workday morning. Two-step boogie with the radio. Now check out the weather. It's time to go. Grab your keys and don't forget the telephone answering machine. Get in the car and hit the gas. Now turn that radio up full blast, and relax with Jesse and Gene.
5:45, it's the Jesse and Gene Show, and it's the very best of from 1993. Today, it's going to be sunny, cold, and no snow. Sorry about that. Maybe a white Christmas? We'll find out later on.
Going to the chapel and
Well, one of the most popular features on the Jesse and Gene Show has to be the Wreck-A-Wedding Wednesday calls. Remember this one from earlier this year?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Is Lena there, please?
This is Lena.
Lena, it's Sid over at Sid Silver's calling. How are you this morning?
Not bad, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Now, just wanted to check a couple of things there. For the wedding?
Yes.
All right. When were the guys going to pick up the suits?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but we lost the invoice again.
Excuse me?
Somehow I lost the invoice again.
Again?
Yeah. So that's why I'm calling you. I'm sorry to call so early. I just wanted to check a couple of things.
Okay, this is the third time this has happened.
This is the last time it's going to happen. Trust me, I swear to God on my mother's grave.
I'm going to pick him up now.
As God is my witness, I will make this right to you. Okay, Lena?
This is the third time. I'm sick of this now, you know?
You know what? I don't know what went wrong, okay? What I'm saying is I'm going to give you a discount. I'm going to make it up to you, okay? The only problem is I'm not entirely sure that we got everything right, and I just want to make sure we got it all right, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Saul, the tailor is on the line.
Hello, good morning. Sorry to call you so early. Okay, so we got the nice Meraki band tuxedos with the pink frilly shirts and the open jackets and the short pants that come down to about the calf with the long ankle socks, right?
That's the reason we're calling. Did you guys want short pants?
No.
You wanted the Mexican Meraki outfits, right?
No.
What did you want exactly?
They're long... They're long pants.
No, this is for a Mexican Meraki band.
No, this is no Mexican Meraki band.
Sid, I think you got it wrong again.
Well,
I think so.
You know, we lost the invoice, and how do you spell your last name again?
My married name or my single name?
The single name that the invoice is under.
Well, it's under Tony's name.
I'll tell you what. So you don't want no short pants?
Because we got the short pants, and we've cuffed them and hemmed them.
This isn't...
Jesse and Gene.
This isn't Wreck-A-Wedding Wednesday, is it?
I'm getting a little sick and tired of Jesse and Gene. Do you know how tough it is, Lena, to try and call somebody who doesn't know it's Jesse and Gene calling?
I listen to you guys every morning. This is...
and you know what? We got you.
Yeah, you did.
We did?
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
This is the third time this has happened to me. I'm getting sick and tired of it.
I'm going to change tuxedo companies. I'm coming down there and I'm going to kill you all.
Yeah, probably.
Lena, all the best. Have a wonderful time.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Okay.
You sure you would like the short pants?
Listen, I hope they look good in the
Mexican ones.
I hope they look good in the Meraki band outfits.
Okay.
You know what?
What?
Your husband, we saw him last night in a bar with other men. He was necking with them.
Was he?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I think I better think long and hard.
Well, maybe that's not the right terminology here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I think that's what he was doing last night. We gotta run.
Bye.
Bye.
We might be loony, floony, mentally goony, flipped out of kind of nuts, but we're in the morning. We're in the morning.
Hey, but they ain't the real thing, 'cause we won't do the show without any clothes on.
We're in the morning, we don't fake it. We're in the morning, buck naked. Start raving crazy with Jesse and Gene.
It's 5:50. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, 1993. Friday morning. Merry Christmas. Lickings. AM640, the beat of Toronto. At 5:52, that's Mr. Mellencamp, John Cougar Mellencamp. Just JM, John Mellencamp. Just old blowfart head. It's 7 minutes before 6 o'clock. It's the very best of Jesse and Gene, sort of our Christmas present to you for our way of saying thanks for listening and giving us great ratings. It's going to be sunny and beautiful today, but awfully darn cold. White Christmas up north yet. Yes, here in the city, still a little tentative. Maybe we'll get a little bit of snow tonight. Marcia Liederman will have all the details coming up on the 6 o'clock news. We continue now with the best of Jesse and Gene. Earlier this year, before he was kicked out of office, the Prime Minister, the then Prime Minister, a guy by the name of Brian Mulrooney, you might recall him, he and his entourage had this big trip to Boston planned. Well, we thought we'd just cancel the reservations.
Good morning, Four Seasons Hotel.
Good morning, Four Seasons Hotel. Is this the Four Seasons in Boston?
Yes, sir.
It's Joe Clark calling from the Prime Minister's office in Canada and my assistant, Michael Wilson, and we would like to cancel some reservations, please.
Oh, certainly. Let me connect you to the front desk, sir. They can help you with that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good morning, Assistant Manager's one. John, may I help you?
Yes, John, good morning. It's Joe Clark calling from the Prime Minister's office of Canada. My assistant's on the line, Michael Wilson, and we need to cancel some reservations, please.
For today?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's for the Prime Minister and his entourage.
Okay, for the whole group?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be the whole group.
Okay, and you are?
It's Joe Clark.
And Michael Wilson.
Joe Clark.
And Michael Wilson. And we're from the Prime Minister's office, his executive assistant, and if we could cancel those reservations.
And generally, when we cancel reservations, we like to leave the hotel from who we have canceled the reservations with a nice little song, and it goes something like this.
Tories, meet the Tories. Tories, meet the Tories. They're a bundling Stone Age family. From the town of Ottawa, what a big disgrace in history. Mulroney leads the pack and pays them well, while the rest of the country goes to hell. Yeah, Tories, meet the Tories. They're the ones who gave us GST. And Meech Lake Oka, a bonus for themselves and a recession for the whole country. Splitting up the nation, the paper's full of smut, calling other MPs names like Sambo and such. Oh, Tories, meet the Tories. What a yabba-dabba-do bunch. Champagne caviar lunch. Hello bankruptcy. Goodbye job security. They've got our native brothers fighting and everybody's crying. Keep Tories, meet the Tories. We're all paying for their flights and their hookers in the nights, but they have a real good time.
5:55, AM640, the beat of Toronto. And today it's our Christmas present to you, the good listenership, the best of Jesse and Gene. Brian Mulrooney. How soon we forget.
You better watch out or your bank account's dead. Hide your money under your bed. St. Mulrooney's coming out to town. He's making a list. He's rolling his dice. He wants to find out which Tories are nice. St. Mulrooney's coming out to town. He takes when you are sleeping. He takes when you're awake. Ho, ho. And on top of it all, there's GST. So we're broke, for goodness sake. He gives millions to Quebec out east, while the rest of us are living on UIC. St. Mulrooney's coming to town. Yeah.
folks are, their Christmas has to wait. While St. Brian and his Tories have prairie turkeys on their plates. So we're sending a letter asking old St. Nick to fill Brian's Christmas stocking with St. Maroney's coming to town. And I'm paid a little message from Jesse and Jean.
Prime Minister's office, Bureau de Prévenir.
Bureau de Boo-Boo.
No.
Good morning.
The Prime Minister's office, and not Bureau de Boo-Boo.
Okay. Yeah, but you always say Bureau de Boo-Boo. Every time we call you say Prime Minister's office, Bureau de Boo-Boo.
No, sir. You misunderstand. I say Prime Minister's office, Bureau de Prévenir. There's no boo-boo there.
Well, there is a boo-boo there.
No, it's not. You're imagining it, sir.
It's so obvious.
It is not.
Is.
Not.
Hey, guys, what's the deal? He says, I like these Vachon caramels just for the caramel, and that's true.
See?
But I also love them because they're scrumptious white cakes filled with
creamy caramel
and topped with a rich chocolatey coating.
But it really is the caramel, right?
Yes, but the reason I really love them is because they come in twos. Want half? Sure, thanks.
Hey! Caramel cakes from Vachon. Conveniently in twos. Because once you've tasted one, you'll know.
Once is never enough.
The Hot 6 at 4 sizzles with Vachon Caramel. AM640's Hot 6 at 4 is your ticket to a special Vachon Caramel prize pack. Plus,
an exclusive reception and AM640 station tour.
And there's more.
You can win your very own AM640 video beat party. Complete contest entry details are available wherever you buy Vachon Caramels and wherever you spot the AM640 beat machine.
Look for it and catch the countdown to win.
AM640's Hot 6 at 4 with Tarzan Dan.
Okay, you've got 1 week. Boxing Week. Here's how to make the most of it. Get to Varsity Arena for the great Club Monaco sale and get the best prices of the year on Club Monaco favorites. Be there at Varsity Arena Sunday, December 26th to Friday, December 31st. Doors open at 8 a.m. Sunday for the Club Monaco customer preview. Sale continues Monday 8 to 9, Tuesday to Thursday 11 to 9, Friday 11 to 5. The great Club Monaco sale. Varsity Arena. Boxing Day is just the beginning.
Does this remind you of your drugstore?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Hi, this is Sue Johansson. If you have a question, if you have a concern about human sexuality, I invite you to listen to the Sunday Night Sex Show on AM640. No issue is too trivial, no question too embarrassing. We talk frankly, we talk openly, we talk about sex, and we give you the information you need to know. Join me for the Sunday Night Sex Show from 8 till 10 every Sunday right here on AM640.
You're thinking penis and vagina here, right?
Oh! It's 6 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM 640 News. Well, if you are dreaming of a white Christmas, good news. We're expecting a couple of centimeters of the stuff today. Bit more tomorrow. Windy and cold today, too. The high near -5. It's -8 right now at Young and Norton. -13 with the wind chill factor. A 5-year-old baby abducted from a Burlington hospital has been found safe and sound. Baby Shelby was taken from her mother's hospital room by a woman dressed in a nurse's uniform at around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Police got a tip that a woman had been buying baby supplies at a Burlington drugstore. They checked out the Town and Country Motel where a woman matching the abductor's description was staying. In her room, police found the baby under the sheets of one of the beds. Police have charged a woman with kidnapping, but so far she has refused to identify herself. In Chicago, meanwhile, a 7-week-old baby abducted from a clinic last week has been found in good condition in a church. The baby now back with her mother. Police have a suspect in custody. A hostage-taking in southern Russia continues this morning. 4 gunmen holding about a dozen students and a teacher. The kidnappers are apparently trying to reach Iran. A second person has been charged now in connection with the seizure of art at a downtown gallery. A senior official of the Mercer Union Gallery, where Eli Langer's artwork was on display, has been charged with possession of child pornography and exposing obscene material to the public. 34-year-old Sharon Brooks of Queen West has a court date next month. Ford of Canada recalling more than 16,000 vehicles, 1988 Escorts with 1.9-liter engines, and some 92 and 93 heavy trucks and buses with diesel engines. The throttle springs need repair. There are emission problems as well. Keep in mind, everything will gear down for the holiday this afternoon. Government offices won't reopen till next Tuesday or Wednesday. Liquor and beer stores closed till Tuesday. Canada Post down till Wednesday. Major retailers closed for Boxing Day Sunday. Any that open could face charges. The TTC offering extra buses to the major shopping malls today. And special rush hour service kicks in at noon. Holiday service tomorrow and Sunday. And hey, if you catch a bus with Santa at the wheel, you'll net yourself a little Christmas present from the TTC. A free ride. 11 Santa buses operating today. Sports, another loss for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They fell 3-2 to New Jersey. The Rangers, meanwhile, beat Washington 1-0 to move 3 points ahead of Toronto. Elsewhere, Ottawa lost 2-1 to Hartford. Buffalo shut out Montreal 5-0. Winnipeg over Quebec 5-2. Vancouver edged Calgary 4-3. Chicago over San Jose 5-3. St. Louis dumped Tampa Bay 7-4. Detroit over Philly 3-1. The Penguins beat the Bruins 4-3. And Dallas over LA 2-1. If you need any more sports info, give the Inside Line a call at 870-2464. Traffic troubles, overnight construction on Highway 400, both directions at Rutherford Road. That's going to be wrapping up soon, though, within the next 10 minutes or so. And the ramp from Rutherford Road to South 400 should also reopen at that time. But a broken water main going to cause problems for most of the morning. Westbound Shepherd approaching Bayview. Lane restrictions are in effect. AM640, Toronto weather, cloudy with occasional snow this afternoon. It'll end windy and cold, the high near -5, down to -11 tonight. Flurries tomorrow and cold, the high near -5 for Christmas Day. For Boxing Day, maybe some snow late in the day, the high near -5. Right now at the Young Norton Center, it's -8. Feels like -13 with the wind chill factor. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News.
You're listening to the Narcoleptic Dribble Fest. Jesse and Gene on AM640.
Hi-ho! 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 It's off to work we go. No time to sleep, gotta hit the street. Hi-ho! 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 It's off to work we go. With the Jesse and Gene morning show. Hi-ho! Hi-ho! I'm pitchy and I don't want to go, but I can't quit work because I need the dough, thank God, from a radio. Hi-ho, 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 hum-hum-hum, hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Just give me my Jesse and Gene show. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
You're listening to the best of the Jesse and Gene Show, the 1993 version. Thank you.
It's Christmas. Baby, please come home.
AM640, the beat of Toronto. You too, and baby, please come home. 6:06, 6 minutes after 6 o'clock. It's the day before Christmas. It's AM640, and it's the Jesse and Jean Show with Day 5 of the Jesse Dillon suspension. Today, it's a little Christmas gift for all the good listeners who have made the show so very successful this year. A little Christmas gift from Jesse and me and Perry the producer and Tony Daniels, our chief voice guy. All morning long, it's going to be nothing but the best of Jesse and Jean, the 1993 version. Like this phone call we made, sort of after the Boston Marathon.
There was the running of the 150th Boston Marathon yesterday.
That's right.
Now, we thought it might be kind of funny to phone a hotel in Boston this morning.
As two guys who sort of started the marathon yesterday, but, well, sort of got lost.
So we're calling the Four Seasons Hotel in Boston this morning.
Good morning, Four Seasons Hotel.
Yeah, hi. Good morning. We got a question this morning. We're wondering if you could help us out with it.
What is the question?
Well, we started...
it's a little embarrassing, actually.
Kind of embarrassed about it. Well, you see, we started running the Boston Marathon, right?
Yes.
Like, we started yesterday, okay? So we're a little late finishing here, right? We're not that fast runners, okay?
Like, this is our very first marathon, actually.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, and to be honest with you, we probably didn't train as long as we should have, but we can't find the finish line.
You can't find the finish line.
Yeah. No, we're out. We're in the park out front of the hotel. You know where the swans are in the summertime? Okay.
Like we were running yesterday, and I mean we've been running all night. We were running while they were taking the barricades down.
Yeah.
No one seemed to notice us or wait for us. We had our numbers on.
Now, what's the name of the street where the finishing line is?
Okay, that's right in front of the Boston Public Library.
Okay, so
that's just around the corner from your hotel, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What do you know that the name of that street is?
One moment, I'll find out.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
It's Boylston Street, sir.
Boylston Street. All right.
Okay.
We were looking for Boyles Avenue, and it's Boylston Street.
Now, do you think is there anybody still at the finishing line? So when we cross it, we can get Gatorade and their photos taken.
I don't think so.
So we sort of missed all that, eh?
Yeah.
So
well.
Is the marathon completely over now, or are we the only two guys in shorts still running?
I would imagine so.
Oh, boy.
So that's too bad.
It's kind of a disappointment for us. We were hoping to finish before midnight.
Well, thanks for your time.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If we go by your hotel, could you get some ribbon and just hold it up so we can, at least finish properly?
Does anybody have a Polaroid camera there so at least we could get a picture of us, pretending to finish?
Why don't I connect you with our security? Maybe they can help you.
I'll tell you what. We'll come by the hotel after we finish the race, okay?
If you see two guys in shorts in your lobby, can you just start cheering and applauding?
Sure.
We'd appreciate that a lot.
We couldn't find any toilets, so we've gone in our pants.
All right.
All right.
So take care. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
When Daniel Boone was around, he was a DJ. Using old-fashioned microphones, he carved out of microphones all day. And Daniel Boone had a show, like the Jesse and Jean Show. So he woke all the people up with gunshots and sent them on their way. From the headphones resting on top of old Dan to his coonskin underwear too. He was the stupidest, goofiest morning DJ that radio ever knew. Now Daniel Boone's dead and gone, but his radio show lives on. 'Cause he taught all the idiots you hear on the Jesse and Jean Show.
Your holiday memories are special, so this holiday season, trust Suitors to create beautiful, large 4x6 color prints from your 24-exposure roll for only $6.99 prepaid. And for even greater value this season, purchase a replacement roll of Suitors color film at the incredible low price of only $1.49. Remember those holiday memories. Large 4x6 prints for only $6.99 and a replacement Suitors film for only $1.49.
obvious.
It's not.
Is.
Not.
Hey, guys, what's the deal? He says, I like these Vachon caramels just for the caramel, and that's true.
See?
But I also love them because they're scrumptious white cakes filled with
creamy caramel.
And topped with a rich chocolatey coating.
But it really is the caramel, right?
Yes, but the reason I really love them
Yeah?
is because they come in twos. Want half? Sure, thanks.
Hey!
Caramel cakes from Vachon. Conveniently in twos. Because once you've tasted one, you'll know.
Once is never enough.
The Hot 6 at 4 sizzles with Vachon Caramel. AM640's Hot 6 at 4 is your ticket to a special Vachon Caramel prize pack. Plus,
An exclusive reception and AM640 station tour.
and there's more.
You could win your very own AM640 video beat party. Complete contest entry details are available wherever you buy Vachon Caramel and wherever you spot the AM640's beat machine.
Look for it and catch the countdown to win.
AM640's Hot 6 at 4 with Tarzan Dan.
I'm sick and tired of waking up. I'm sick to shake my lazy butt. I'm just as rough and white today.
Oh, you're a beaut. I quit.
But if I did, I know just what my wife would say. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Don't need to lay around kicking back. You're just a lazy, no good beer belly slop that decomposed. And besides, you interrupt my Jesse and Gene show. Yakety yak.
That's all, Jack.
613 AM640, the beat of Toronto. It's the Jesse and Gene Show, the day before Christmas version, and it's our Christmas present to you for being such great listeners this year. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. And good morning and welcome to Friday morning, and we hope you enjoy the show right through till 9 o'clock today because it's going to be really, really funny. We've got lots of bits, and we've got lots of things we want to play. And they're going to bring back some really good memories of 1993, so we hope you enjoy it this morning. The weather, cloudy, occasional snow this afternoon, and occasional snow during Christmas Day, so that's good. This morning, ooh, yikes, it's like about -10, -9 degrees downtown, as in like downtown North York. Okay, Mel? So don't give me a hard time. Not only do Jesse and I make weird phone calls, we also make up disgusting songs, like this one, which prompted, well, about 150 complaints from cat owners.
I wrote a little song. I was driving home from work late last night. Must have been a little after 2. The night was clear and I was hitting green lights. Once I get home, I thought I'd knock back a few. Now I was doing about 30 miles an hour, steering my car towards my habitat. Well, little did I know, a little further up the road, crossing the street, was this little kitty cat. Well, I guess that cat didn't see my Chevy. Gosh, I had the headlights on. But by the time I saw them twinkly little eyes, I said, boy, that's one cat that's gone. Now, why didn't that feline start to running? You know, it just stared at my grill instead. It didn't run to the left, it didn't run to the right, so I rolled down the window and I shouted, "Hey, cat, duck your stupid head!" But I don't think the cat heard me, 'cause his head went on the front bumper. I heard it scream. The neck went, the back legs went, and the fan belt went to his tail. I heard the rib cage go on the oil pan, and various sundry parts under my Chevrolet. It went around my back tires, and on the road it lay. Well, I've seen some really sad things in my life, but the saddest thing I can remember to this day was looking in my rear view mirror and seeing that poor cat try to walk away. Well, I stopped the car and I said to myself, "Self, you gotta save that puss. You gotta scrape that tabby up off of that there road before it's hit by the next Jane Street bus." You know, I backed my car up to the scene of the crime. Oh, Lord, this cat needs more than a veterinarian's bed. The poor thing was so lame. You know, its life would never be the same. So I ran over it a second time instead. His head went on the front bumper. I heard him scream. The neck went, the back legs went, and the fan belt went to his tail. I heard the rib cage go on the oil pan, and various sundry parts under my Chevrolet. It went ka-womp around my back tires, and on the road it stayed.
The music and lyrics of some of the songs heard on the Jesse and Gene Show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the management and staff of this radio station.
Yes, well, the best of course, is on a tape, and it sounds like that cart machine is about to die a slow and painful death. 617, AM640, The Beat of Toronto, the very controversial cat song. One of the songs that got us more complaints this year than any other wacky song that we've come up with. In case you're just joining us this morning, it's 617. I'm Gene, and for Jesse, who's still suspended.
I'm Jesse Dillon.
Yeah, right. That's Tony Daniels, the cheap voice guy. And until 9 o'clock this morning, it's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. And if there's any funny phone calls or weird songs you can remember from January up until yesterday, give us a phone call this morning at 870-6400, and we'll try to get your best bet on. Like this one. Remember this? Remember this? Remember this?
Sounds like a PBS special.
Let's go with the Tokyo Golden.
Okay. Like I said, remember this?
Room service, please.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, room service owner,
Yes, room service. Can we order a little something, please?
May I have your room, please?
Yes, 228.
2228.
We're calling from our own cellular phone.
We're not in the room at the moment.
Yes, I know, sir. May I have your name, please?
Yes, you may. It's Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We need...
So may I have your order, please?
Yes. Could we please have... we'll go ahead, Bob.
Well, we'd like 3 orders of Magura with extra wasabi.
What's that again, sir?
3 orders of Magura.
Are you going to eat at your room?
Yes.
Yes, we are. We'll be there in a little while.
All right, sir. So what Magura you want?
Just the plain sushi Magura on rice, please, with lots of extra wasabi.
Do you have any egg rolls right now?
Well, sir, we have a kind of matsu sushi, take sushi, or ume. Which do you prepare?
Umeri, please.
Ume?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Ume. Okay.
Yeah.
Ume sushi.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Do you have any California rolls?
Hello?
California rolls?
Yes. Yes.
We have to check this for the future whether we have or not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Give us any kind of rolls you have, whatever you got. Spring rolls, dough rolls, egg rolls, whatever you got.
Spring rolls. We have a spring roll.
All right, give
spring
us,
rolls would be good.
Give us maybe half a dozen spring rolls.
Do you have any Kentucky Fried Chicken?
We don't have Kentucky Fried Chicken, but we have a barbecue chicken, but there's a sauce on that, sir.
Well, give us a nice barbecue chicken with the sauce. That'll be just fine.
That'd be great.
Is that the Hilton's own sauce?
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce. I think we better stop asking questions.
Okay. We were wondering, this is sort of a special occasion for one of our friends who's staying with us. Is it possible to have the man who delivers the food wear underwear on his head?
Excuse me, what's that again? Underwear?
Yeah, could he wear underwear on his head?
It's a joke from our company back.
I'm so sorry, this is a room service, sir. I cannot promise you to do that because I don't know.
Okay, well...
Can just serve you the food, sir?
Well, if he can try to wear the underwear on his head, that'd be terrific. We throw in an extra healthy tip if that's possible. And do you have any Egg McMuffins kicking around? Egg McMuffins from McDonald's?
Well, we don't have that, sir.
Okay. All right. When will that be there? How long will that take?
Huh?
How long will that take?
Well, what time would you like us to deliver you?
And half an hour would be terrific.
Outside.
Half an hour would be terrific, okay?
An hour?
Well, the Nigiri sushi, it will take around 30 minutes to have this in your room.
Okay.
40 to 50 minutes.
Okay, if it's over 30 minutes, is it free?
Excuse me?
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks. And the underwear in the head would be a real treat. Thanks, eh?
Bye.
Okay, sayonara to you, too.
All right, so we'll see you in a little while. Okay? Hello? Bye. All right, I guess you got the order. Well, there we go. So there we go. We phoned the Tokyo Hilton. She said, "What's your name?" I said, "Smith." Sure enough, there was a Smith thing in the hotel. In half an hour, some guy with underwear on his head, maybe, and all this food's going to show up at this guy's door, and he's going to go, What?
神道中道を島中洲に暮らし咲きすもお布団
Jesse and Gene Japanese song, he tried to say, somewhat knowingly and lovingly. 624 AM 640, the beat of Toronto. This morning, it's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version, so sit back and enjoy all the funny phone calls, weird jingles, and silly songs that you've heard from January right up until today. It's sort of our way of saying Merry Christmas and thanks for listening. Remember the time that Jesse and Gene got locked in the trunk of the car?
Flash Place Security Officer Clark speaking. May I help you?
Yes, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Is this security for the parkade as well?
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a problem here.
Yeah. My friend and I, we were at a stag last night, he's getting married.
Yeah.
And as a joke, they sort of locked us in the trunk, and
They locked us in the trunk of our car, and we've got our cellular phone here with us.
We're wondering if you could give us a hand.
What level are you on?
Well,
I don't really know.
We don't know.
I'll tell you what the car looks like.
We don't even know really if we're in your building.
We think we're in your building because we normally park there, and we had a couple of passes in the car, so I'm pretty sure they probably parked us there.
Mind you, we could be somewhere else, like we could be in Brampton for all we know.
Did you guys just wake up or something?
Sort of. Yeah.
What kind of car are you in?
Well, we're not sure.
It's probably a Hyundai Pony. A white one.
Yeah.
That's what I think is.
What you'd probably have to do is walk around the parking lot just listening for two guys kicking the trunk.
Okay, but you can't be in a pony because they don't have trucks.
Okay, so, it could have been one of our... I'll have to be honest with you, sir. We were kind of drunk when this all happened last night.
I gathered as much,
yeah.
We tried to kick the trunk open, but we couldn't.
Yeah. What they did, I guess it's an older model car. They've kind of, they left us some stuff to drink here, some water and Gatorade, and they sort of poked a hole through one of the lights so we can get fresh air. And I'll be honest with you, it's kind of dark in here, but it's not all that bad, actually.
Okay, well, I'll take a wander through the parking lot and see if I can't find you.
Just listening for the guys kicking the trunk and screaming.
Yeah, exactly. And
here's what we'll do. We'll kick it like this. Help! 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 It's us! We're locked in the trunk!
Oh, this is great first thing in the morning. I just got out of bed.
Okay, banana take 34. Can you put some soul into it, Earl?
Yep, okay. There's a bunch of crazy dumb bananas. There's a bunch of crazy dorks on my radio. Every morning they all go bananas, bouncing off the padded walls with their morning show. First there's Jesse, what a nut, does his show all nude. Then there's Gene, he's the same, nude and crude and rude. Oh, in the morning we all go bananas. All I do is crank it up on AM640. Bananas with Jesse and Gene. Oh, deep.
Zubar. Celebrating Christmas break with 2 all-ages parties. This Monday, all-ages Monday night with DJs Neil and Kane. Zubar. Open Christmas Day, 11 p.m. for the Christmas Day party. Zubar.
Get your tickets now for the Rock and Roll Sex Bar New Year's Eve party.
Zubar.
And tickets are going fast for Ontario's biggest New Year's Eve dance extravaganza at Ontario Place.
Only 1,500 tickets to be sold.
Tickets for both parties at Ticketmaster and at the Zoo Bar.
526 Queen West, call 777-WILD. Zubar.
Zubar.
January 2nd, the evolution of the afterlife. The Twilight Zoo, live on air with AM640, 2 to 6 a.m. All ages, only $5 at the door as you enter the Twilight Zoo.
Your holiday memories are special, so this holiday season, trust Suitors to create beautiful, large 4x6 color prints from your 24 exposure roll for only $6.99 prepaid. And for even greater value this season, purchase a replacement roll of Suitors color film at the incredible low price of only $1.49. Remember those holiday memories. Large 4x6 prints for only $6.99 and a replacement Suitors film for only $1.49.
So obvious.
It's not.
Is.
Not.
Hey guys, what's the deal? He says I like these Vachon caramels just for the caramel, and that's true.
See?
But I also love them because they're scrumptious white cakes filled with
creamy caramel
and topped with a rich chocolatey coating.
But it really is the caramel, right?
Yes, but the reason I really love them is because they come in twos. Want half? Sure, thanks.
Hey,
Caramel cakes from Vachon, conveniently in twos. Because once you've tasted one, you'll know.
Once is never enough.
The Hot 6 at 4 sizzles with Vachon Caramel. AM640 Hot 6 at 4 is your ticket to a special Vachon Caramel prize pack. Plus, an exclusive reception and AM640 station tour. And there's more. You could win your very own AM640 video beat party. Complete contest entry details are available wherever you buy Vachon Caramel and wherever you spot the AM640 beat machine. Look for it and catch the countdown to win. AM640's Hot 6 at 4 with Tarzan Dan.
AM640. More.
Yes, I know tomorrow I wanna look around. Digging these fortunes on higher ground.
New. More new music than any other station. AM640, the beat of Toronto.
It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News. Looking like we'll have a bit of a white Christmas. Couple of centimeters of snow expected today. 1 or 2 more with flurries tomorrow. Cold and windy too. The high today -5. It's -7 right now at Yonge and Norton. Halton Regional Police have found an abducted baby. The 5-day-old child found in a motel room under some sheets. After a tip, a woman matching the abductor's description had been buying baby supplies at a local drugstore. Baby Shelby was taken from her mother's hospital room at around 1 yesterday afternoon by a woman dressed in a nurse's uniform. Police have charged a woman with kidnapping, but so far she has refused to identify herself. More charges in that controversial art seized from the Mercer Union Gallery. Now a gallery official is facing charges. 34-year-old Sharon Brooks of Queen West charged with possession of child pornography and exposing obscene material to public view. The artist, 26-year-old Eli Langer, was charged earlier this week. Striking Miracle Mart worker is in hospital in Hamilton after being hit by a delivery truck. A witness says he was walking in front of the truck yesterday near the main entrance of an A&P store when his foot was run over. He's in satisfactory condition. Negotiations broke down 2 weeks ago in the strike, and no new talks are planned. Ottawa setting aside $1.9 billion to help jobless Canadians upgrade their work skills. Close to 400,000 people will receive the training next year. It'll also be used to help jobless workers start their own businesses. Well, today's your last chance to get your banking, shopping, mailing, and government business done before the holiday. Just about everything closed tomorrow. No mail service till Wednesday. Liquor stores closed till Tuesday. The TTC reverts to rush hour service at noon today. Extra service to shopping malls all day. And hey, if you catch a bus driven by Mr. Claus himself, it'll be a free ride for you. 11 Santa buses driving around town today. Not a good start to the NHL Christmas break for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another loss last night, 3-2 to the Devils. Toronto goals scored by Doug Gilmour and Dave Andreychuk. That is Andreychuk's 30th of the season, and that is the best in the league. Back to the bad news. The Rangers beat Washington 1-0 last night. They move 3 points ahead of the Leafs now for first overall. Montreal also slumping lately. The Habs lost 5-0 to Buffalo. That's Montreal's 6th loss in 7 tries. Elsewhere, Ottawa lost 2-1 to Hartford. Winnipeg over Quebec 5-2. Vancouver over Calgary 4-3. Chicago beat San Jose 5-3. St. Louis beat Tampa Bay 7-4. Detroit over Philadelphia 3-1. Pittsburgh edged Boston 4-3. And the Dallas Stars took the LA Kings 2-1. All the rest on the inside line at 870-2464. Traffic troubles, problems on the ramp from northbound Warden to West 401. Couple of cars involved, but motorists are still getting by. Westbound Shepherd approaching Bayview, only the left lane is open. That's because of a broken water main. Repairs will be in effect for the rest of the morning rush hour. All other routes around Metro really a lot lighter than usual. A lot of people have the day off today. AM640 Toronto Christmas weather. Cloudy today with occasional snow. The snow will end this afternoon. Windy, cold, the high near -5. Down to -11 tonight. For Christmas Day, mainly cloudy with flurries, cold, the high -5. And for Boxing Day, chance of snow late in the day, the high near -5. Right now at the Young Norton Center, it's -7 Celsius. I'm Marshall Liederman, AM640 News.
Look at it this way. It can't get any worse. Oh, no. Jesse and Jean. On AM640, the beat of Toronto.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, this is a tale of our morning show that's here for a long, long time. They always make the best of it, like a $2 bottle of wine. There's Jesse and Jean, and they do their very best to make you laugh each morning. Who knows what they'll do next? No short, no bra, no underwear, not a piece of lingerie. Like Robinson Crusoe, they're naked as can be. So join us here each day, my friends. Just crank that radio. For the most fun in the morning, it's the Jesse and Jean Show.
You're listening to the best of Jesse and Jean, 1993. AM640, the beat of Toronto, Santa Springsteen at 6:39, 21 before 7 o'clock. It's the Christmas show, the big Christmas show. Even though Jesse is suspended, we're still going to thank you for listening to the Jesse and Jean show all year long and for making 1993 the most successful ever in Jesse and Jean rating history. A little bit of weather. You want to know about that? It's pretty cold out this morning. It's going to be cloudy with occasional light snow ending this afternoon. And then for Christmas Day, mainly cloudy with flurries. Coming up at 7:10 this morning, the big quarter hour. Yes, we will be playing what I guess is going to go down as probably the funniest call of the year. And that's the one where Jesse and I called the Taipei Hilton and ordered all that room service stuff. We will be playing Morning Driving, all the other crazy songs, and lots of funny phone calls. And if there's a particular funny phone call or a bit you remember from this year gone by, give us a phone call this morning at 870-6400, and we'll try to play every single little laugh that you had sometime before 9 o'clock this morning.
Go into the chapel and...
Recca wedding phone calls. Man, are they popular? We make lots of them, but here was one of the funnier ones. Maybe they're hammered.
City Ford Center, Dick speaking.
Hi, Dick. It's Ernest and Julio calling. We just want to see if our reservations are intact for the 30th of April.
You have to call admissions. They open at 8 o'clock.
All right. It's Ernest and Julio Gallo.
I understand. I knew you were going to say that, by the way.
You did, didn't you? You did, eh? I guess you've had a couple of jokes come in on the phone.
We had a lot of Bob Hopes and Bob Newharts out there calling us.
Bob Hopes and Bob Newharts. Do you ever get aging fat actresses and construction workers phoning you?
You name it.
You name it.
You name it, you get it. Do you have Rick Hodge staying there this week again?
I'm sorry?
Rick Hodge? He's sort of like a magnet, a booze.
I don't know who Rick Hodge is.
He's a booze-seeking missile, and I'm sure you've seen a fair amount of those.
All right, well, I guess you don't get too many requests for rooms with minibars either, right?
No, it's, there's very little humor and, problems with the drugs and alcohol, and people that are using them find it humorous. People that are involved with them don't.
Well, and you make a very good point there, and we're not certainly trying to make a joke. Ah, the hell we are. We are so...
It's okay. I mean, we enjoy a little joke.
You gotta have a little nip every now and then, a little joke.
Thanks a lot. Good night.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, we're so hammered we can't even see the phone. Well, there you go. And here on the Christmas edition, the Best of Jesse and Gene, I guess the person who should probably be heading down to the Betty Ford Clinic is our producer, Perry McIntosh, this morning. And that, of course, had nothing to do with the Recca wedding phone call. So as Perry sits here and vomits up some more booze from last night, we're actually going to try to get to that very, very funny Recca wedding phone call. Can we do it now, Perry? You're hammered, aren't you?
Hello? Yes, hi. It's Father Patrick calling from the Archdiocese of Toronto. Is Miss Kathy Fagnan there, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Kathy. I'm sorry to call you so early.
Who's calling?
It's the Archdiocese of Toronto, Father Patrick calling.
The Archdiocese? What's that?
It's the governing body of the Catholic Church of Toronto. We're the administration office.
Okay.
And we review all the applications for wedding certificates and such that come through the Catholic Church.
We're sorry to call you so early, but we start our day off at sunrise.
Okay.
Now, that's Father Jason. Now, Kathy, may I call you Kathy?
Yes.
Kathy, are you Catholic? Because I don't have it on the application here.
No, I'm not.
You're not Catholic?
No.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. When is the wedding again?
Is your fiancé Catholic?
Yes.
All right. And Father Marion is going to wed you at St. Andrew's Catholic Church. Is that correct?
Yes.
At 1:30 this weekend. Or September 11th.
Oh, there's the date. Yes, September 11th.
Boy. Father, do we have time to get her in class between here and there?
I don't know if we can actually give you the proper classes before the 11th, so maybe we can just ask you a few questions here.
Kathy,
What classes? What are you talking about? What classes?
Well, the Roman Catholic Catholicism classes, of course. See, this is why we're calling you, because we went over the application and we noticed that you hadn't taken the classes. Let us just ask you a few very simple questions. Father, you may start.
Kathy?
Yes.
Has no one told you that we normally don't wed out of the Catholic religion?
No.
All right. Well, I think there's going to be time here to get you into a couple of classes before the 11th of September. All right?
Classes for what?
Well, normally we require that you take wedding counseling classes for a year before we marry you. But I'll tell you what. The Lord does have an area of grace on this issue in this day and age. We have loosened up the stringent guidelines in the Catholicism religion. If we could ask you a couple of quick questions this morning, as Father Jason just mentioned, maybe we can slip this under, as it were. Kathy, you and your fiancé, you don't live together, do you?
No.
Okay, that's a very good start.
And what is the young man's name again?
Pino.
Pino.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful Italian name, Pino.
Kathy?
Yeah.
This may sound a little strange, but it's very important to us. This is the final question.
And it concerns your relationship with Pino.
Okay.
You and Pino have never slept together, have you?
Well, maybe put it a little more succinctly.
Have you seen Pino's weeno?
Who is this?
Have you seen his weenie?
Oh, God.
We can't wed you if you've seen the wiener.
No, okay, I haven't seen it.
You haven't? Could you repeat? All right, I'm going to swear you the testimony here. We're going to ask you to sign this just before the wedding. Could you repeat after me?
Yeah.
I, Kathy Fagner,
I, Kathy Fagner,
have not seen
have not seen
Pino's
Wiener.
Are you willing to testify to that? Have it witnessed and notarized by a member of the Notary Public?
Yes.
All right, then we can go ahead and wed you.
It's Jesse and Jean. It's Record Wedding Wednesday.
Hello.
Say good morning to Toronto.
Good morning, Toronto.
And repeat after us, everybody. As you're driving down the Parkway or the QEW or Black Creek, wherever you are this morning, everyone say, I have not seen Pino's Wiener.
You guys are crazy.
I bet you have, though.
Yes.
Have a great wedding.
Thank you.
Those are the best wieners I've ever tasted.
Every morning I shuffle out of bed, you know, I crank up my radio, and here's what I get. Crazy songs, get me laughing, I get you, sports and traffic, more music than ever before, time and weather when I hit out my door, I get it all on the radio, so I'm shuffling off with my Jesse and Jean morning show.
No more coffee beans for you.
The Saturday Club Mix sizzles every Saturday, except the one day of 1993 when it becomes Sunday Club Mix. Because Christmas is Saturday, Pat Spencer and the Club Mix moves to Sunday this week. And to make it special, it's half-price cover. Call it a Boxing Day special. Call it a Christmas present. Call it the special Sunday Club Mix. AM640 live to air at the Mix Nightclub this Sunday night. Dixie and Eglinton, Mississauga. Sunday Club Mix.
New Year's Eve.
Mel Lastman Square.
AM640 wants you there to ring in 1994 with the beat of Toronto and three great bands. Moxie Fruvis.
Reluctant to find peace, stuck in the 90s again.
The Sky Diggers. And the Waltons. Join AM640's Cap Spencer for a fabulous night of fun, beginning at 9 p.m.
Music.
Skating.
2 for 1 pizza.
All the ingredients for a great party. And admission is free.
This New Year's Eve, the place to be is Mel Lastman Square, the city of North York.
Presented by AM640, the beat of Toronto.
Watch out, because 2 Foot is here. Only, oh my gosh, Pizza Hut Delivery's 2 Foot has gotten even more awesome. Introducing the 2 Foot Big 6 Pizza. 2 square feet, 21 slices, topped with 6, count them, 6 special toppings for the 3-topping price at $13.99. Only $13.99. It's the most incredible pizza deal in town. So phone Pizza Hut Delivery for the 2 Foot Big 6 Pizza. Limited time offer at participating locations. Call Pizza Hut Delivery.
Well, I get up in the morning and I like to sing. I ain't gonna worry about a gold dang thing. You know the bank took my motorboat, the car, and my clothes. But they ain't gonna take away my radio. This damn Christmas, your nose. And the wife ran off with a richer man. Take my socks and my underwear can go, but you can't hear my Jesse and Jean show.
649, AM640, the beat of Toronto. Day 5 of the Jesse Dillon suspension. It's me, Gene in, along with our producer, Perry, and our chief voice guy, Tony. And until 9 o'clock this morning, the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 edition. Cloudy with occasional snow this afternoon, and then a few flurries during Christmas Day. Really cold this morning. The high today, with a little bit of sun, about -5. It's 10 before 7 o'clock. We get more requests for this song than any other song. You know what? You love it. Here it is, for you. Morning Driving.
Oh, no, I'm late. Come on. Here we go again. Morning driving, something I always hate to do. Morning driving makes me angry. How about you? Sitting behind some bozo clown. He can't tell red from yellow or green. One day I might wham his bumper, cause my very own traffic scene. I'm tired of all these yuppie guys sitting in BMWs, grooving with their CD players. Get out of the city, you go. And here comes little Miss Secretary, sets her coffee on her dash, does her makeup in her mirror, causes every second crash. How can she drive and do that? Not bad looking. Alright, morning driving makes me want to stay home from work. Morning driving all All those radar cops are jerks. They slow us down till we get by them. Then we boot it straight ahead. Why don't they just let us speed so they can stay in bed? Oh no, here come the pedestrians. Now I'm stuck between the herd. A purse, a briefcase, bangs my grill. Don't scrape my paint, you nerd. I'm late, everyone's sleeping. Why does this just happen to me? All they do is drive like winos. Someone set me free. Maybe I should think about it. Better yet, I'll just quit work. Yeah, morning driving, stopping, starting drives me nuts. Morning driving, I hate everyone's guts. Stick it. Morning driving, guess there's nothing I can do. Crank my radio up to Jesse and Gene, 'cause I love those two. Come on, you vegetable. There are other cars on the road, you know. I think you're the only one here on Earth.
6:51. There you go. The Jesse and Gene Singers and Morning Driving. Cloudy with occasional light snow today and tomorrow. It's about -10 this morning. Daytime highs today about -5 degrees. And for Christmas Day, once again, daytime high about -5 degrees. And then for Boxing Day, possibly a big dump of snow. So we could get a white Christmas out of the deal. 9 minutes before 7 o'clock today and right through till 9 o'clock, it's the best of Jesse and Gene 1993. Our way of saying thanks for listening. Remember this phone call from earlier this year?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello there. Is Amber Lee home, please?
Yeah, just a minute.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, Amber Lee?
Yeah?
It's the Coburg Motor Inn calling. How are you?
Just fine.
This is Roger Longsworth calling. And I've got my new manager, Bob Smith, on the telephone with me. And
yes, good morning.
We just wanted to go over some of the details for the big wedding on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest with you, the reason we're calling so early this morning is we have a concern here.
Oh.
My new manager was also the general manager of the Holiday Inn for the last few years.
That's right.
And we were going over some of the paperwork this morning, and
well, we came across your name
and your husband's name, Brian Edmonston.
That's correct. Yes.
Now, was he not involved in wasn't he involved in a baseball tournament that had their party here at the Holiday Inn about a year ago?
I don't know.
Because we suffered quite a bit of damage to our convention center a year ago at the Holiday Inn.
I remember that name as soon as I saw it. I said, that's one of those insurance guys, and they trashed everything at my old hotel. You find this funny?
No, I don't find this funny. I just have a feeling this is a joke, and I don't know who it is.
No, it's certainly no joke.
This is no joke.
The reason we're calling is we're quite concerned. The Coburg Motor Inn is quite an establishment here. We got a lot of weddings to go through and a lot of dinners to get out and whatnot and such and like. And, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Brian Edmonston and his crew, they kicked out some walls and threw cigarette machines into the swimming pool at the Holiday Inn. And we're just concerned that this might happen at the Coburg Motor Inn. That's why we're calling so early.
It probably will.
Well, what we'd like you to do is...
I want to know what you did to the old manager.
Well, he was killed. He got caught with his wife's underwear on and...
fell into the pasta-making machine and came out like Linguini.
I really like their old manager.
Well, he was a good guy, but unfortunately
he's visiting
Jesus
right now. And
well, send him my best.
Okay. Well, we'd like you to come by the hotel today and drop us off a $50,000 certified teller's check as a damage deposit.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Is your husband there?
Yes, he is.
Maybe we better have a word with him.
Okay,
Tell him it's the Coburg Motor Inn calling.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have no idea what they're finding at the Coburg Motor Inn.
Hello.
Mr. Edmondson?
Yes.
It is, in fact, the Coburg Motor Inn. I can give you my phone number. You can call me right back.
And trust us, this is no joke.
It's the assistant manager, and Bob Smith is our new manager now. Mr. Smith was the manager at the Holiday Inn when you and your insurance crew had a baseball tournament here about a year ago?
We did.
Yes. We suffered a lot of damage at the Holiday Inn, and my new assistant manager tells me he's quite concerned about the... we're just going over some paperwork this morning, and we noticed that you guys have another party booked at the Coburg Motor Inn this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your wife thinks this is a joke, but I swear to God it's not.
We need a $50,000 deposit for a damage. We need a check today.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not wreak a little havoc at the Holiday Inn about a year ago?
No.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Nose is longer than telephone wire.
Yeah.
Hi, Pinocchio.
Who's this?
It's Mr. Coe
and Mr. Berg.
We're the Coburg Motorin brothers.
Yeah.
Better put your wife on again. Hey, Brian.
Hello.
Amber?
Yes?
All right, the joke's up. It's Mr. Coe
and Mr. Berg.
We're the Coburg Motorin twins. We're looking to pick up a little something on the side before you get married. You interested?
No. I still don't know who this is.
It's Record Wedding Wednesday. It's Jesse and Gene.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, jeez, I thought you swallowed the phone there for a second.
No.
Say good morning to Toronto. You're on AM640.
Oh, great.
It's Jesse and Gene.
Good morning, Toronto.
Don't you want to know who made us do this?
Okay.
Jim Clemenhagen Kadiddlehopper.
Oh, great. Great. I knew it was somebody who obviously knew Brian because they knew what business he was in and stuff.
Oh, Amber, you're such a smarty pants.
What do you mean? I'm not a smarty pants. I was just thinking it's got to be somebody from his work. I had no idea it was.
Jim Clemenhagen. Listen, we got to run, but you have a great wedding.
Okay, thanks very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
I like my eggs easy over, and I dig my toast and peanut butter too. And I'll take my coffee black, baby, but I really dig them Jesse and Gene dudes, you know. I used to be shy and cool. I never picked my nose and drool. And the last thing I would ever do is get up in the morning with them Jesse and Gene fools, you know what I mean? But lately I've been getting kind of snaky. I find myself standing in the window naked. Sure, there'll be a lot of people complaining, but they'll all be coming around when I start shaking my bacon. I happen to have lost it, all right. I put potatoes in my underwear, you know. But I swear I was never like this until I got up in the morning with the Jesse and Gene show. I don't know.
It's a story about the wildest town in the Old West, and it stars two of today's hottest actors as Hollywood Pictures brings us Tombstone with Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp and Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, who tells us
Doc was very loyal. He didn't have to go down to the OK Corral with the Earps. It wasn't really his fight.
Kurt Russell says it felt great to portray the legendary Wyatt Earp.
He literally did things that were of mythical stature. What there is in terms of drama, comedy, romance. I just think this movie is one of those movies that offers all of that.
Tombstone starts tomorrow. Critics are singing their praises for Sister Act 2, starring Academy Award winner Whoopi Goldberg. USA Today shouts, "Glory Hallelujah!" A sequel is born that's superior in almost every way to the original. While People magazine says, "Say 5 hail Whoopies and see it." Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, is now playing.
Hello, boys and girls. It's Looney Claus here at Barracuda. Tonight is Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a loony Christmas at the Cuda. Old Looney Claus is giving away $1,000 in loonies to one lucky boy or girl. That's right, no strings attached. $1,000 in solid gold loonies to one lucky Cuda customer. All you have to do is show up. Win $1,000 in gold loonies tonight at Barracuda. Merry Christmas, Looney Christmas, Barracuda.
Now, the AM640 Club and Concert listing.
AM640 presents the All Ages Mega Mix on Fridays and the New Year's Eve Mega Bash with Kenny the Hitman on the 31st. Tickets are available now at the Mix Nightclub. This weekend, the Club Mix with Cat Spencer moves to Sunday. As always, live to air at the Mix Nightclub, Dixie, Eglinton, Mississauga. Dance Thursday through Saturday, each week at Illusions in Oshawa. And tickets are available now for the All Ages New Year's Bash with me, Chris Eagle, on the 29th and the 19 and over party on the 31st. Fridays, Cat Spencer has All Ages Night at the Zone on Trafalgar across from Sheraton College. Dance Thursday through Saturday at the Rocks and Barrie. And pick up tickets now for New Year's Eve. There's dancing Thursday through Saturday each week at the World on Dixie, plus a special All Ages Night this Sunday for Christmas break. Dance Thursday through Saturday at the Barracuda, Bloor and Young. The Zoo Bar on Queen West has a Monday All Ages Night for the Christmas break. And remember, tickets are available now for their New Year's Eve party. And coming up, AM640 will be live to air with the Twilight Zoo. 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., January 2nd. In concert, AM640 presents the New Year's Eve at Mel Lastman Square, North York. Join Cat Spencer along with the Skydiggers, the Waltons, and Moxie Fruvis. For 24-hour club and concert info, call the Inside Line, 870-2464. And 4 times daily, catch the club and concert list on AM640.
It's 7 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News. Cold and snowy for the first part of the day. Snow ending this afternoon, but the cold temperatures will hopefully keep some of it on the ground for Christmas Eve. Some flurries expected for Christmas Day tomorrow. Up to -5 today. It's -7 right now at Yonge and Norton. Well, the nightmare is over for a Stony Creek couple. Their 5-day-old baby has been found. They're all back together again. Shelby Walsh was taken from her mother's hospital room on the maternity ward of Joseph Brant Hospital in Burlington at 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Halton Regional Police Sergeant Joe Martin says Shelby is in good condition now. Her parents immensely relieved.
We're very, very pleased. I know we're very pleased. The 2 officers that found this young baby are very pleased with themselves, as we are. This is a very, very good conclusion to a tragedy.
Police have a woman in custody. They found her at a Burlington motel along with the baby late last night. After a tip, a woman was buying baby supplies at a nearby drugstore. This woman is refusing to identify herself, though. A dramatic hostage-taking continues in Russia. Reports say a helicopter carrying 4 kidnappers and their schoolchildren hostages has taken off for a southern resort town. A helicopter carrying Russian officials is following it. The kidnappers apparently want a flight to Iran. An employee of the Mercer Union Gallery in downtown Toronto has been charged after controversial art was seized by police from the gallery this week. 34-year-old Sharon Brooks of Queen West charged with possession of child pornography and exposing obscene material to the public view. Artist Eli Langer facing child pornography charges as well. A police source says photos taken of Michael Jackson this week have already been put to use in the investigation. Police have been busy comparing them to the descriptions given by the 13-year-old boy who alleges Jackson molested him. All kinds of closures to remind you about. Banks close at 3 this afternoon. The post office closed right through Wednesday. Beer and liquor stores close at 6 tonight. They reopen Tuesday. Major retailers will be closed Sunday and open Monday for Boxing Day sales. And what's the most important thing about Christmas? New Angus Repoll shows most Canadians say family. 61% saying being with family is their top priority at this time of year. The Leafs with a lot of thinking to do over their Christmas break. They lost another one last night, 3-2 to the Devils, while the Rangers beat Washington 1-0 to move 3 points ahead of Toronto for first overall. Montreal slumping 2, losing its 6th game in 7. They're shut out 5-0 by Buffalo. Ottawa lost 2-1 to Hartford. Winnipeg beat Quebec 5-2. Vancouver got by Calgary 4-3. Chicago 5-3 over San Jose. St. Louis beat Tampa Bay 7-4. Detroit 3-1 over the Flyers. Pittsburgh beat Boston 4-3, and the Stars beat the Kings 2-1. There's more on the Inside Line at 870-2464. Traffic troubles westbound Shepherd approaching Bayview. Broken water main. Repairs have the right lane closed for the rest of the morning rush hour. Northbound 400 at Rutherford Road, only the left lane is open. That's because of ongoing construction. Other routes around Metro, though, are in really good shape. No accidents or delays, and traffic is a lot lighter than usual. AM640 Toronto Christmas Eve weather. Cloudy today with occasional snow ending this afternoon. Windy and cold. The high near -5. For Santa's trip tonight, variable cloudiness down to -11. Christmas Day will be mainly cloudy with some flurries. Cold, the high near -5. And for Boxing Day, maybe some snow late in the day, the high near -5. Right now at the Young Norton Center, it's -7. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News.
Separated at birth by a plastic surgeon with a rusty chainsaw, Jesse and Jane. AM640, the beat of Toronto.
Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Toronto. AM640, Jesse and Jean. Jesse and Jean on the AM dial. Jesse and Jean on the AM dial.
Hi, we're Moxie Fruvis, and you're waking up with Jesse and Jean on AM640, where we say,
Jesse and Jean in the morning. The sunshine is a raisin. The temperature's a-blazing. It's gonna be a hot one today.
He had that disposition, said all the boys are wishing as they trickled down the coast to Peggy's hideaway. We loaded up the cube vans. The days were steeped in Ray-Bans that reflected love's embrace from which I shied away. And I wouldn't know her ass from a deep hole in the ground, lined with bushes and a fence that the neighbors placed around. Make a child with me.
It's 7:06, AM640, the beat of Toronto. It's the Jesse and Jean Show. And to say thanks a lot for listening all year long and giving us such great ratings. Until 9 o'clock this morning, it's the best of Jesse and Jean. And how could you have Jesse and Jean without a little OJ?
Here, honey, try this.
Looks like our regular orange-colored frozen substitute for artificial morning breakfast beverage with pulp-like particles added.
Wrong, honey.
But look, pulp-like substances, just like the concentrate that tastes almost like fresh.
But doesn't cost like the concentrate that tastes almost like fresh.
You mean this natural-tasting morning breakfast beverage with a flavor almost like fresh squeezed, that tastes better than frozen and better than those reconstituted substitutes for artificial morning breakfast drink, is actually pennies less preserving than those concentrates that taste almost like fresh and have pulp-like substances?
Wrong again, honey.
Wrong again, honey. Wrong again, honey. Why the you stop saying wrong again, honey, and throw this stuff in the toilet and get out there and give me some orange juice?
Oh, that's not very nice.
AM640, the beat of Toronto, Darlene Love, All Alone at Christmas. And what would Christmas be without a song from the Home Alone 2 soundtrack? And that's where that came from. And everybody has to put their hands around their mouth and scream out, "Quick! Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin?" It's 7-11, the time, and also a lovely convenience store where you can still today pick up your Jesse and Jean Brew nuts. Remember the kids tomorrow morning. They don't have those nuts in the stockings. They'll hate you for the rest of your lives, and you'll become a dysfunctional family.
The best stocking stuffer I've ever purchased.
Thank you very much. Cloudy with occasional snow ending this afternoon. It'll be about -5 today. -5 on Christmas Day as well. Cloudy with flurries tomorrow. Good news. Looks like we are going to have a white Christmas after all. Between about -8 and -12 degrees. Feeling a lot colder depending on your location this morning. I'm really drawing it out here. I want it to be really dramatic. It's 12 minutes after 7 o'clock. This morning, as promised, it's a Christmas gift for you, the good listenership from Jesse and Gene and Perry and Tony the Cheap Voice Guy and everybody here at AM640. It's the very best of Jesse and Gene. All the good stuff and all the weird songs we've done from January of this year right up until yesterday. When we made this one particular phone call a couple of months ago, after we first arrived here at AM640, we have been inundated with faxes and phone calls, and people are always saying, "Can you play the phone call to the Taipei Hilton where you ordered the room service and the subsequent phone call where we called up the people in the room?" We get so many phone calls for that. I think it'll probably go down as the highlight of 1993. So sit back, get ready to laugh your bag off. Once again, some of the best of 1993, now featuring the phone call to the Taipei Hilton.
Felucci. Yes, is this the Hilton Hotel in Taipei? We'd like to... Hilton?
Yes, Taipei Hilton.
Yes, do you speak English?
Yes, a little.
Could we please have room service?
All right, just a moment.
Thank you.
Room service. Why not?
This ought to be funny.
Something better be funny.
Good evening, room service office.
Yes, room service. Do you speak English? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, we're calling from my cellular phone. We're having a little bit of a party. We're wondering if we can order up a few snacks.
Okay, just a moment, please. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I go inside so I can hear you.
Okay. Oh,
okay,
beautiful.
Just a moment.
So go inside?
Into the oven. Or into the kitchen or something.
Into the oven she walks without making
Yes, what did you need, sir?
What do we need? Okay, we need a couple of orders of pancakes.
Pancake?
Yeah.
Pancakes.
And then tomorrow morning?
No, right now.
Right now. We're hungry.
Right now. I'm sorry, we don't have a pancake right now.
Oh.
We have sandwiches, steak.
Steak sandwiches? Peanut butter and jam?
Huh?
Peanut butter?
Yeah, we have a toast.
Toast?
We have jam, marmalade or honey.
All right, let's have the marmalade and the toast. Okay.
Toast and marmalade.
Toast and marmalade.
May I know your number?
Yes, it's 1202.
1202.
Yes, that's
you
right.
You just want a toast?
Toast, marmalade.
Do you have any egg rolls?
What roll?
Egg rolls.
Egg roll.
Egg rolls.
We have a spring roll, not egg roll.
Oh, spring roll would be really good.
Very nice.
Now, okay, one order spring roll.
Okay, and
one order toast.
Right. Give me two orders of spring rolls.
2 orders spring rolls.
2 orders of toast.
2 order toast.
And do you have any? We've drank everything that's in our little bar closet up here. Do you have any booze? Any alcohol?
Sure.
Could you bring us up 3 bottles of champagne?
3 bottles of champagne?
Yes, please. We're having a little bit of a party here.
It's a big party.
I see. We have so many kind of champagne.
You have Dom Perignon?
Moët Chandon or Teidinger.
Oh, Moët Chandon will be good.
3 bottles?
Yeah, 3 bottles of Moët Chandon. Now, do you have an egg McMuffin?
English muffin?
No, egg McMuffin.
English muffin is close enough. Yeah, English muffin.
We don't have a muffin right now, though.
You have a muffin?
No.
All right.
How about we have a little party? We have some satay. You like to try it?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be really good.
Satay.
Yeah, that'd be excellent.
What else? One order is 6 strips.
What else would you recommend?
Potato chips.
Potato chips. Yeah, that'd be good. Do you have any dip with that?
Huh?
Do you have any dip?
Dip?
Yeah, with the potato chips.
Dip, though.
No dip?
Okay.
All right,
Maybe we can some toasting island drinking for you.
Okay, that's great. Okay, now listen, when you knock on the door, okay?
Okay, where are you calling?
We're calling from our cellular phone. Don't tell anyone, but we accidentally pulled the hotel phone out of the wall last night. They're going to fix it this morning.
Yeah, so we might need a barf bag.
So we're...
So greater. I almost cannot hear you.
We're calling on our cellular phone from the room. 1202. What?
Yeah, all right. All right. You like some potato chips?
Yes, please.
Peanuts?
Peanuts?
No, peanuts.
You want some peanuts?
Yeah,
One
we're okay.
peanut?
We're okay in the peanuts department, but we need some peanuts.
All right, one peanut, one potato chip.
No, not peanuts. Peanuts.
Yeah, we've got penises here. We're fine. We need peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And
All right. No need of peanuts, huh?
Right.
No need of peanuts.
Okay, potato chips.
Potato chips.
No need of peanuts.
Chicken wings.
Huh?
Chicken wings.
Pick away?
Pick wings.
Yeah,
no, never mind.
Yeah, pickhead.
Never mind. Okay, now listen.
How long will that be before it's at our room?
Huh?
How long will that be? We're starving to death.
How long?
How long we take care of that one? All of the stuff?
Yeah.
How about a half hour?
Oh, that's good.
Listen. You'll have to knock on the door really loud, okay? Okay?
Half hour, we knock the door. 12:02.
Right.
Okay, yeah, 1202.
Knock 3 times.
You be in there.
Yes.
Yes, we're.
Yep.
But we're naked.
Just a moment.
Jesus, it's gotta be
Just a moment.
Okay.
We don't have it 12:02 in the Hilton Hotel.
Yes. Well then, where the hell do you think we are?
Maybe it's 702.
Let me take a look at the door, okay? Maybe I got the number wrong. Hang on a sec.
All right.
Go check the door, Bob.
Okay, I checked the door.
It's 702.
It's 702.
7:02. Oh.
Sorry about that. I'm not very good with numbers.
Okay, I'll do order.
Okay then.
2 order toast, 2 order spring rolls. You make sure 1 3 bottle of Moe Shantung.
Yes. We want to get
And how many
hammered.
glasses you need it?
2.
2 glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Three bottle, 2 glasses?
we're getting hammered.
Okay, bring 6 glasses.
6 glasses.
Yeah.
And 1 order potato chips.
Yeah.
Right.
And no penis.
But no
No peanut, yes.
No penis.
Now
we're going to be naked in the room, so make sure a man delivers this stuff. Because we don't wear clothes.
What?
Never mind. It's okay. Never mind.
Okay, you inside the room, right?
Right.
Yes, we are. And we're all tied up.
Right.
You inside at 7:02.
Right.
Okay.
So knock loudly, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now, if the guy looks confused that comes to the door,
Never
just
mind.
laugh because he's just playing a joke on you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we'll see you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay? Okay, bye-bye. See you later. So somewhere where did we just call?
We called the Taipei Hilton.
So in about a half an hour from now, somebody staying at room 702 in Taipei is getting 2 spring rolls, potato chips, 3 bottles of champagne. What else? Oh my God. And if the guy who answers the door looks confused, don't pay attention to him. He's just joking around. Oh, the stuff we do. Yikes a boo-boo.
Which reminds me, we better phone room 702 and arouse them slightly.
Oh, and tell them that, hi, it's the hotel management calling, and we're sending you a prize tonight. Because it is night there now, right?
Right.
Room 702, please.
How funny was that?
Oh, my God. 3 bottles of champagne.
You got Rod Stewart ready to go?
Beautiful. Have I told you lately?
Room 702, please.
Just a minute, please.
Room 702. We're so bad. Well, it's Ghost Month. That's when the evil spirits come out. And you and I are evil spirits.
That's true. And rooms... Oh, beautiful.
Who do you want to talk to?
Room 702, please.
702.
702.
702? Yes, ma'am.
Mr.
It's just...
We can't...
Never mind. We can't tell you the name or else we'll have to kill you. 702, please.
Okay, one moment.
More evil spirits. Ringing. We'll say it's the manager calling. Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Is this room 702?
Yes?
It's the hotel management calling.
Yes?
And you have been selected from our captain's desk to win a prize.
You've just won spring rolls, 3 bottles of champagne, potato chips, and other assorted snacks, and we'd like to congratulate you on this Ghost Month.
Thank you.
Yes, so they'll be bringing it by in about half an hour.
So get ready. 3 bottles of champagne, potato chips, the whole works. It's all coming up to your room, so just stay there, okay?
Compliments of the Taipei Hilton. We hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. I honest to God don't believe what we've just done. Oh, God. That's one of the best shows ever. 722 AM640. It's the best of Jesse and Gene this morning from 5:30 to 9. Our way of saying thanks for listening to the two of us idiots and making the ratings so good. And this is sort of like our Merry Christmas gift. And that was the phone call, I think, which probably was the highlight of the entire year, the Taipei Hilton phone call.
Yeah.
And good morning, Donna, you little kitten, you.
Hi, babes.
Hi. So big plans for Christmas?
In town in Toronto, and then going home for New Year's.
To the nation's capital.
Nation's capital, as my dad will call it.
Oh, by the way, Perry's just getting the second half of the Taipei Hilton phone call all queued up. Well, everybody who's heard the phone call will remember it, and everybody's going to laugh their bag off at this one as well. Okay, so nobody's on the roads.
It's pretty light today. Yeah, light days are good days.
So I've heard. Somebody else told me something yesterday about you.
What?
And I thought this was great.
What?
Because you're a little, I hate saying nickname, but but the term of endearment that was bestowed upon you by your parents is my favorite bubble bath.
Tigger?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Just it came up in the conversation.
Somebody told you my nickname was Tigger.
And I said, I have Tigger bubble bath at home. I put it in the jacuzzi, even though you're not supposed to.
That's just way too much of a coincidence.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Well, checking traffic this morning, here's my little pal from the world of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, who's just as sweet as honey.
Bounce, 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 bounce. That's right. Lane restrictions. West Shepherd approaching Bayview due to a broken water main. Repairs there. Only the left lane open. Northbound 400 through Rutherford Road. Ongoing road work. Other routes are beginning to build. Just a little bit, but generally much lighter than usual. You will find some heavy-duty traffic around shopping malls today, especially around noon today. I think that's when a lot of offices are closing. The TTC is offering extra buses to the major shopping malls, in fact, and try to catch a bus with Santa at the wheel, and it's a free ride. The TTC will have 11 Santa Clauses driving buses today, so don't think that they've been stolen by some psychopath or anything. If you do find one, you get on the bus, you get to ride it free, so there you go.
Psychopath Santa Claus driving a TTC bus.
It'd be a frightening sight.
What a great idea. Okay, so we'll see you next hour before we say ta-ta for the holiday season.
Do I get a Christmas gift?
You bet you do.
Okay.
Yikes. I wish it was next hour already. Okay, part 2 of the phone call to Taipei on Best of Jesse and Gene, 1993. An hour ago, you and I were just the rottenest guys in the world.
Well, I'll tell you what we did. A little phone action here. We called the Taipei Hilton. The reason we called the Taipei Hilton is, of course, because it's Ghost Month there.
Yeah. So we were the rotten ghosts, and what we did was we phoned the Hilton Hotel there, and we ordered room service to room 702.
We ordered about $1,000 worth of champagne,
toast, marmalade, potato chips, peanut butter, sandwiches, everything. And then we phoned room 702 and told them that they'd won a contest and they were going to get all this stuff. And so let's call room 702 and see if they received it all. Oh, man, we're so bad. I don't believe we did this. As a matter of fact, if you didn't hear the original phone call, we'll replay it. Room 702, please.
Just a moment, please.
Thank you. Oh, my God. Let's see if they got it yet. I have no idea.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Room 702?
Who's that calling?
It's the management of the hotel calling. We just wanted to know if you received your free champagne.
Which hotel?
No. Oh, we want room 702.
Yeah, this is 702.
Is this room 702?
Hello?
Hello, room 702.
Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Where are you calling from?
We're calling from our telephone. We want room 702, please.
Who are you looking for?
We're looking for the people in room 702, Miss
May I know
Nose.
the guest on it? please?
No! We want room 702. Don't make me come down there. Please.
Where are you calling from?
We're calling from our cellular phone, room 702, please. They're expecting our call.
No, we don't know you.
Yes, they do know us. It's our cousins, and we just talked to them 2 minutes ago, and we got cut up. Now, please connect us with room 702, please.
No, you owe the medicines to our room guests.
Now,
you make joking.
now, put the call through, now.
Please, room 702, please, ma'am. 702, please. Please. I had a real bad night, and I'm going to get real pissed off here in a second. If I don't get room 702! No! No! Damn it! Please. Please, room 702. Oh, we got the music. It's Ghost Month in Taipei, and we of course, are the ugly ghosts, the unfriendly, the bad ghosts. Jesse, bad ghosts. We've ordered $9,000.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Room 7. Yes, room 702, please.
702.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You're very kind and gentle.
Just a moment. I want to know may I know your number?
No.
702. Yes. I want to know what is your name, please?
What?
Then I have to mail. Who want to sign the bill?
Oh yes, our name, Mr. Hugh.
Yeah, I want to. Then who want to sign this bill?
Mr. Hugh.
Thank you for food.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, here, the name to send it to is Mr. Rection, RECTIO.
RECTION. TION.
Yes, first name Hugh, HUGH, middle initial G. Hugh G. Rection.
Could you repeat that?
Mr. RECTION.
Yes.
T, like in Tom.
Yes.
And
in charge for CH.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you charge us for the room service. It's our treat for that room, okay?
Okay. And send the bill to 1331 Young Street. Okay. 1331 Young Street.
Young Street.
Yes, care of Chum Radio.
Chum Radio.
Okay. And
we pay the bill. We send you the bill right away. How much is it?
Just a moment. We cannot take care of that kind of outside lunch charge.
Can we have room 702, please?
Now can we have room 702, please?
Okay.
Just connect us.
Okay. I can operate. I give you the 702.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hey, I speak Taiwanese. I know what you're saying.
Hello?
She hung up on us.
Hello?
Well, I hope those people in room... Call back, please. I want to know if the people in room 702 got their room service, because it's Ghost Month in Taipei, and we're just being the unfriendly, ugly ghosts. Maybe we should take another tack.
Maybe we should try being polite. Let me handle this.
Okay.
All right. 7:17, Jesse and Gene, Record Wedding Wednesday. Our first call in the morning is coming up in just a moment.
Sunny and beautiful today, up to 21 degrees. It's 10 this morning.
It's the Jesse and Gene Show at AM640. Bill Carroll at 9 o'clock this morning.
And details of the biggest contest ever in the history of Canadian radio coming right up.
We're asking you to send us your dreams, and we're going to make someone's dream come true. It's as simple as that.
Whatever you want to win, you fax us, and somebody will win it.
All right. Now, we're calling long distance. It's Uncle Charlie calling. It's their anniversary. We ordered them some room service. We'll give you our American Express number. We need to speak to our friends in room 702.
Please.
Yeah, may I know the name of the guest?
Yes, it's Aunt Mary and Uncle Charlie.
How to spell last name?
Charlie, CHARLIE. Aunt Mary and Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, but it's the wrong person.
I know they're staying under a fake name because they didn't want us to call, but it's their anniversary and we're doing something very special for them today.
We're trying to surprise you.
Yeah, I did check with the guest. She said she don't know you.
Well,
I already Okay, it's her.
Okay, did they get the room service?
Yeah, one moment, please.
Oh,
No.
Room service again.
Do you want to talk to room service?
No. I want to know if Aunt Mary and Uncle Charlie got the champagne we sent them.
Yeah, but it's the wrong room number.
Did they get the champagne? Did someone go up to the room with 3 bottles of champagne?
She refused to accept it because she said she don't know you.
Oh, so someone took their champagne up to the room.
But they didn't accept it. Maybe it was the wrong brand.
Yeah.
Did they enjoy the potato chips? Did they enjoy the potato chips?
No, it's the wrong room number.
All right.
Not registered by Charlie.
You know what? When the gates of the hereafter open in Taipei today, we're coming out to eat you first. Have a nice day. We're going to eat you later.
AM640 believes in being accountable to you, the listener. Our music, information, and entertainment programming. We're a member of the Canadian Broadcast Standards Council, and as such are committed to the highest standards of broadcasting. If you have a comment to make about our programming, we'll respond to your letter and send you information on the council and our codes. This message is brought to you by the Canadian Association of Broadcasters and AM640, the beat of Toronto.
It's 7:32. Good morning. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM 640 News. Some snow in Metro today. It'll end this afternoon. Expect about 2 centimeters. Some flurries tomorrow. We've got a snow squall warning in effect for Niagara and Cottage Country. A snow squall watch in effect for Kingston and Brockville. Up to -5 today. Almost there. -6 right now at Yonge and Norton. Halton Regional Police have a woman in custody after a 5-day-old baby was abducted from a Burlington hospital. Police found the baby under the sheets on a bed at the Town and Country Motel in Burlington. They were acting on one of the many tips they received after publicizing the abduction. Baby Shelby taken from her mother's hospital room by a woman posing as a worker. Police have so far been unable to identify the woman they have in custody. Now, keep in mind, everything will gear down for the holiday this afternoon. TTC offering extra buses to the malls today. Special rush hour service kicks in at noon. Santa may be jolly, but a group of New York City students are concerned with his weight. 7-year-old Anthony Sanchez wrote Santa a letter.
Don't eat a lot of junk because then you get even fat, then your sleigh is going to break down, then it won't have no Christmas anymore.
A York Regional Police officer got the Christmas present he'd been hoping for. Constable Randy Martin has been cleared of any wrongdoing in the 1992 shooting of a suspect. The suspect later testified in court his actions were necessary. He didn't blame the officer. Sports, another loss for the Leafs. They fell 3-2 to New Jersey. The Rangers beat Washington 1-0. They moved 3 points ahead of Toronto. Other winners, Hartford, Buffalo, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Dallas. All the scores on the sports line, 870-2464. Traffic, most of the routes around Metro in pretty good shape, a lot lighter than usual. Northbound 400 through Rutherford Road, 2 lanes closed down for construction. Westbound Shepherd approaching Bayview down to 1 lane. That's because of a broken water main. AM 640 Toronto weather, it's going to be a white Christmas. Snow ending this afternoon in Metro. We've got a snow squall warning for Niagara and Cottage Country. Snow squall watch in effect for the Kingston, Brockville area. Down to -11 tonight for Christmas Day. Mainly cloudy with flurries and cold. The high near -5. Right now, Yonge and Norton, -6. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM 640 News.
Warning. This program contains Jesse and Jean and could be hazardous to your health. AM 640, the beat of Toronto.
Oh, goody. Christmas. I love Christmas. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer has a very shiny nose. I think I'd really like him as a boneless chuck pot roast. I love a flank steak fillet, and I like a rib roast too. A sirloin tip or brisket makes me salivate. How about you? Reindeer taste real good with wine. I could eat it every day. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, you'd be fun to hunt at night. of the other reindeer, they ain't no big deal. But Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you can be my Christmas meal. Yo, I'm coming.
Have yourself a heavy metal Christmas. Make your Yuletide gay. When you have a heavy metal Christmas, your neighbor should be far away. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. Where treetops glisten and children listen to his sleigh bells in the snow. Silent night, holy night. Silent night, holy night. Bells with bottles of holly. It's the season to be jolly. Stop me now, or say a carol. Come in, to my carol. Down in the snow, in a white open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing and hurrah. What's your ring? Making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride an open sleigh tonight.
AM640, the beat of Toronto, and have yourself a very happy, heavy metal Christmas. 1 hour ago, we played Morning Driving, everybody's favorite. And, of course, you have to know that Jesse and I always get everything prepared for the holiday season, like Christmas morning driving.
Okay, come on, get in there quick. I'm freezing. Okay, honey, you drive. Now straight, okay? Okay. Just get that heater blowing. It's really snowing out there. I gotta scrape these windows before we go anywhere. Hold down the accelerator with an empty bottle of Coke. We gotta keep her revved right up. I ain't gonna toast. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, let's go. I'm freezing my butt.
It's icy.
I hate this winter hinterland.
We're stuck.
Way to go. Now we're both gonna die. I'd love to burn this car, but a damn near cost $1,000. Oh, no, don't use that windshield wiper fluid, you go. Now we got a glacier from the windshield up to the roof. Okay, there's a bus stop coming. Pull over, I'll scrape her again. Okay. Slow down. Hey, what's on the Whoa, knock him down. Sorry, man, I gotta scrape my window. If you're on the truck like that, you could kill guys like us. Well, and responsible men like us, we always take the bus. Yeah. When it's cold outside, the roads are icy and vision is impaired. So it's an attitude just like that that makes us scared, not responsible.
Well, I'll have you know my boyfriend, he can drive real fine.
Yeah.
In a snowstorm, he can still get me to work on time.
Yeah, and besides, we've got the luxury and comfort of our car.
And it's safe.
There's nothing like sitting on a bus with a bum shoved in your face. Oh, let's go, honey. There's a big bus coming. I'll drive.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to boot it. I'll try and keep us alive.
Oh, Earl, be careful, too.
Quiet! What's that stink? It smells like antifreeze.
Oh.
Looks like we're fogging up. It's my red. Oh, no, please! Shut up, shut up, shut up. I can't see. Get a paper towel quick.
Okay.
Clean the window. Is that light green or red? Ow, holy snot. He almost nailed us. What time is it, hon? It's weather like this that makes me wish I stayed in bed. That's much better. I can see through a clear patch here. You get his girl to work on time. You got no fear. Great harmony. Thanks. When you think about it, there's no one lucky as us. 'Cause they don't play the Jesse and G show when you're on a bus. Oh, shoot. This don't look right. Did I go the wrong way, honey? What's wrong?
Go into the chapel and
Gonna wreck a wedding. Wreck a Wedding Wednesday with Jesse and Jean, 7:20 at AM 640. Stephanie has booked the Golden Rim limo service to take her in a beautiful stretch limo to her wedding this weekend.
Uh-oh, but something's gone terribly wrong.
Up ahead, there's a signpost in the road that says, "Beware, Jesse and Jean."
Hello?
Hello, sorry about the phone call just a moment ago. Stephanie home?
Speaking.
Stephanie, it's Vinny calling from Golden Rim Limo Service.
How are you?
Fine, I just wanted to check a couple of things.
Okay.
I got Bob with me.
Hi, good morning. Sorry to call you so early, eh?
He's the dispatcher.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we just wanted to make sure that everything was all set for the big weekend.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you guys wanted the stretch limo, right?
Right.
There's a little bit of a problem with the stretch limo.
And what might that be?
Well, we had it at a Mary Kay function last weekend.
It kind of got trashed. Can you do with like a limo that's not quite as stretched? It's almost as big.
Listen, we paid for a 6-seater super stretch limo.
That's right.
I've got a contract stating, and I'm expecting a super stretch limo.
Did you sign the contract?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then there's nothing we can do on that one.
No, there's not.
Well, let me tell you what happened, okay? I know this isn't your problem, but we had this little convention with a bunch of the Mary Kay girls, and they kind of wrecked the limo. Now, they're going to pay for it, but it may not be ready in time.
Well, we're getting another car all done up.
It's just not going to fit as many people.
Roger?
Hello?
Okay, listen, we signed a contract. If I got to get my lawyer involved, I will get my lawyer
No.
It's 10 after 7 in the morning. I got a wedding in... Relax. I got a wedding in 3 days.
Right.
I paid for a super stretch limo with 6 people. Okay, I've got 6 people who have to go in that limo.
Okay, I understand.
Are they little?
No, they're not little.
All right.
Nobody's like really fat or anything, are they?
Well, I've got a few people, and my dress is going to take up 2 seats alone.
All right. Stephanie, can I ask you something? Can I just talk to you?
Go ahead.
Let me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my own personal car. Okay. We got. Listen, here's what we got. I'm just making a suggestion. I got a 4-seater regular limo. Okay.
No, I can't.
No, but just
I'm sorry.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I got a 4-seater regular limo, right? And then I got a 1976 Capri. It's normally a taxi cab, but if we fix it up nice and paint it, we can do that. And then 2 of you can go in the cab, and 4 of you can go in the rain.
No, I'm sorry. If you can't provide me with a 6-seater limo, then I'm telling you, I will sue the ass off you guys.
Okay, don't do that. Don't sue the ass off us, please.
What about if we open up the trunk for 2 other people and put a couch in the trunk, and then it'll fit 6?
No, I'm sorry. I paid you for a 6-seater super stretch limo. You were to provide me with that service. I've got a signed contract which clearly stipulates that. And I'm telling you, if you guys don't provide me, I'll see you guys in court.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. If we get one more lawsuit this year, we're done. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to give you my phone number. I want you to call me right back, because I got an idea, and I think we can work it all out, okay?
Listen, I'm in the middle of getting ready to go to work here, okay? Like, will you relax, Darren? I've got it under control. Just hang on.
You know what, Stephanie?
You know what?
It's
Jesse and Jean! It's Wreck a Wedding Wednesday!
Pardon?
It's Jesse and Jean calling from radio station AM 640. It's Wreck a Wedding Wednesday.
And your friends made us do this.
Oh, my God.
Everything's okay.
You gotta be kidding.
No, you told Roger to calm down, and are you going to sue the ass office now or what?
No, I thought you were the limo service.
No, of course not. Everything's fine. Your friends made us do this. Say good morning to Toronto.
Let me guess, Colleen?
Yep.
She's going to get it for this one.
Sean, Colleen, Daniela, and all the rest of the VisionTel crew made us do this.
Sean, Colleen, Daniela, and all the rest of the VisionTel crew.
Yeah.
All your very, very close former friends.
Say good morning to everyone in Toronto.
Good morning, Toronto, and thanks for waking me up, and sorry for looking like a fool on the radio.
You were great. Stephanie, could you do us one other favor?
Sure.
Could you please
sue our asses off?
I'm sorry?
Sue our asses off!
You want us to sue your ass?
This one's for you, honey! Shining in the morning with you. I got a smile from the sun coming through. Rising with your ringing high from the shining with a Jesse and Jean show.
746. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. Our way of saying thanks very much for listening to Jesse and Gene and letting us beat Chum FM and doing really well in the ratings. So from the staff and the management here at AM640 and from Jesse and Gene and Perry McIntosh, our producer, we're just really delighted to give you some of the highlights of the year gone by. You know, really, the show should probably go on until 2 o'clock this afternoon. We have so much stuff, honest to God. Slight change around in the weather forecast. It's even better now. There's a snow squall warning in effect for the Niagara region and also up north. Not here in the city, but we are getting some snow. Yes, it's going to be a white Christmas. 746, -9 degrees here at AM640, day 5 of the Jesse Dillon suspension. You know, one of the things that we've really enjoyed doing the most this year is meeting our listeners and having them in as guests here in the studio. And we like to call them Dorks of the Day. And some of the Dorks of the Day were very, very talented people, like our good friends, the Italians from Woodbridge, who came in and sang a little jingle for us, and then we had 2 younger guys who came in from a high school. So we're going to listen to some Dorks of the Day jingles, and then after that, we're going to feature what I believe is the best Wreck-A-Wedding call of the entire year. You Dorks of the Day, take it away.
To the 2 biggest a-holes from your favorite Italian listeners, and it goes something like this.
Your husband in the day of marriage. Jesse and Gene, please tell me it is true. Jesse and Gene, we're here to say that we're all proud to be the Dorks of the Day. Jesse and Gene, we're here to say that we're all proud to be the Dorks of the Day.
Yabba, Jesse and Gene, I'm a little Tatarantella. Yabba, yabba, yabba. Morning driving, what's up?
Jesse and Gene, we're here to say that we all had fun on the program today. Jesse and Gene, we'd like to say we hope we can see you some other day.
Signore e signori, buongiorno, sono Vittorio Coco e state ascoltando Jesse and Gene sulla frequenza 640. Buongiorno a tutti.
Okay, it's 7:49. We're having fun. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. And in just a couple of seconds, we're going to get to, what I consider to be the funniest Wreck-A-Wedding call of the entire year. Right now, it's 7:49, and it's time for the AM640 Ski Report with lovely David Kirkland. It's brought to you by Labatt's Blue, brewers of Labatt's Blue. Honest and true, you bet it's blue. And now here's Dave Kirkland. And Dave, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Gene. Enjoying the show this morning, too.
Thanks a lot.
A little hilarity. That's good.
Well, I'm telling you, after we say hi to our good friends at Labatt's, I want you to listen to the next Wreck-A-Wedding phone call. Honest to goodness, I think it really is the highlight of 1993. So take her away there, Davey.
Very good, Squire. I'll tell you, some cool temperatures continuing, and the snowmaking has been extensive. A few flurries overnight, but no accumulations. Just looking at a little bit of a trace around Toronto this morning, but that's about it. It's been up to the technology to give us more skiing, and that's what we've got this morning. Most resorts have added at least a couple more runs, I'd say. Mount St. Louis up to 14 slopes, Horseshoe with 10, Talisman with 9. They got a half pipe going. Blue Mountain with 8 today. Looks to be a nice variety of terrain at resorts right across the province now. Surfaces, well, mostly machine-groomed powder, a combination of the man-made, the natural stuff. Temperatures shouldn't get much above -6 degrees up north today, so the snowmaking efforts will continue just as long as the scheduling will permit. With the holidays upon us, resorts now, I'd say anywhere from 1/3 to 60% operational on average, and you can get all the information on the ski line at 870-2464. Presentation of Labatt Blue, honest and true, you bet it's blue. Dave Kirkland on the AM640 Snowbeat.
Here's a pitch on the way. A swing and a belt. Left field. Way back. Blue Jays win.
Now you can own a part of Canada's baseball history. Find a scratch and win card in cases of Labatt Blue, or call 1-900-561-5252, and you could win one of 9 bases from the 93 World Series, autographed and authenticated. Win a World Series base in a case of Labatt Blue. Contestants must be of legal drinking age, no purchase necessary. Honest and true, you bet it's blue.
Hey, working for a living, hey, working men and women, hey, working day and night, hey, working's all right, but hey, music's better for you, hey, buckle never for you, take the radio to work with the Jesse and Gene Show.
7:51. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. After 8 years of working together, we have so many best of bits. This show could seriously go on till 6 o'clock, but it only goes on to 9. So we're trying to give you the highlights, our way of saying Merry Christmas, and thanks a lot for listening. We have a Wreck-A-Wedding call coming up here. And we got the information late. We taped it early one morning. We got this guy out of bed, and really, in my humble little opinion, as far as I'm concerned, this has got to be the funniest Wreck-A-Wedding call from 1993. So enjoy it.
Hi, you've reached Crawford and Sir. Sorry, we can't come to the phone right now. But if you leave your name and number, next time you call, we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Right.
Thank you. Now wait for the tone.
Oh. Hello, is Robert there, please?
Speaking.
Robert! Ah! For the love of Mike, Rob. Rob?
Yeah.
It's Chieftain Operators calling.
Huh?
Chieftain. Chieftain, we're the English tour operators?
Yeah?
Well, you know the problem we had with everything going into receivership.
Uh-huh.
We're looking for passengers, Mr. A, Mr. H, Mr. A, Mrs. Greaves, because of the problems we're having with the airline, we have to let them know that they're going to have to be returning today.
See, we went into the receivership, right?
Uh-huh.
We went bankrupt.
So they have to know they have to be coming back home today. Can you hustle them up to the airport for about 8 o'clock tonight?
A fair little ride out to the airport and we get them home. Hey, Robert? Hey, Robert?
Who's this?
It's Scotty Burns.
It's Chieftain calling. This is the phone number we have for these passengers.
Yeah, right.
Chieftain.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
Hey?
Can you help us out there with this?
Can you help us out with our accents? The worst 2 Scottish accents. Robert!
It's not working, is it, Robert?
No, who's this?
Jesse and Gene.
You son of a bitch. Oh, no. Oh, God, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm getting friggin' married tomorrow. My balls are on the floor. Oh, my God.
Your balls are on the floor?
Oh, shit.
Hey, Robert.
What?
It's okay.
Was this who done this?
Peggy, Jody, Marina, all of them.
Oh, these son of a... Oh, shit.
Hildegard.
Oh, my God, I'll kill them.
So,
I'll kill them.
And would you like to say good morning to Toronto, Robert?
Yeah, good morning, Toronto.
Do your balls hang low? Do they waggle to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your balls hang low? All right.
Okay, Robert, have a great wedding,
Hey,
okay?
guys, you are the best. Thanks.
Thanks, Robert.
And scrape those little things off the ground, would you?
I'll try.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
There's no business like radio business, so get out of bed, pick up those heads.
From the top, they take it to you right through the finale. There's nothing like Jesse and Gene in the morning.
Come on and crank it up to rise and shine, and take it wherever you go. That's all you need is a radio or the Jesse and Gene morning show.
Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. And I'll make love to you.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Birdie num-nums.
Yeah, you've got a plastic fork. I'm wondering, what would it sound like if you jammed that plastic fork into the crotch of your pants?
Well, I think you know what it would sound like.
No, I don't.
You want me to do it?
I'd like to hear that.
You want me to jam the plastic fork into the crotch of my pants?
Do it near the microphone so everybody can appreciate it. I mean, it's not too often that the guy on the radio jams a plastic fork into the crotch of his pants.
Oh, God.
Yikes. Boo-boo.
I think that was the best one yet.
All right.
Wow.
That was excellent.
That was good. That was good. I must admit, that was good.
Did it feel good?
Yeah.
That was good for me.
A white plastic fork and pink underwear. I'm all dressed up for the Jesse and Gene show.
Jesse and Gene on the radio. They have their own little morning show. We need their babble racing through our heads to kick our tired butts out of our beds. We're the dorks of the day with nothing to do. We find it much better than sniffing that glue. After the show, we are never the same. I think we all know who's to blame. Listen faithfully every day, and we believe everything they say. We understand them like nobody else. Up every morning, not a thought for themselves. Rule our minds, yes, we think they're swell. We think that they should rule the world as well. World leaders, they're just right for the job. If there's a problem, they'll just pack it to God. We're the dorks of the day with nothing to do. Find it much better than sniffing that glue. Show we are never the same. I think we all know who is to blame. It's brother.
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
No, I just wanted to sit here going,
We hope you enjoy the quality programming we're bringing your way.
Get up, come on, get up, you get music. Let's start together, music. Yes, all your favorite music. Ain't nothing better, music with Jesse and Gene.
AM 640, more.
The less I know, the more I wanna look around. Digging deep functions on high ground.
Music.
Don't it hurt so bad, so bad. And it hurts so bad.
More new music than any other station. AM 640, the beat of Toronto.
AM 640 News, brought to you by Fitness Depot, the largest fitness store in Canada. Call 243-8888.
It's 8 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM 640 News. Snow in Metro right now. It'll end this afternoon. A couple of centimeters by the time it's done, up to -5. If you're traveling, keep in mind there's a snow squall warning in effect for Niagara Region and Cottage Country, a snow squall watch in effect for areas east of here. Right now at Yonge and Norton, it's -6. This will no doubt be a very special Christmas for the Walsh family. The Stony Creek parents have been reunited with their 5-day-old infant after baby Shelby was abducted from her mother's hospital room in Burlington yesterday afternoon by a woman posing as a hospital worker. Halton Regional Police acted on a tip and found the baby along with a woman in a Burlington motel room. Sergeant Joe Martin says he's glad Shelby was found before the holiday.
These are the sort of things, incidents like this, that hits everybody at home. You always put yourself in the shoes of the parent of that child, and it's one of the worst things that could ever happen. I mean, it's a nightmare. A Nightmare Before Christmas.
A woman will appear for a bail hearing today, but police have so far been unable to identify her. A York Regional Police officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing in the shooting of a suspect in September of 1992. More than 8 months after the SIU began its investigation. The unit claims it was delayed because Randy Martin refused to be interviewed. The shot suspect had testified that it was necessary for Martin to shoot him and that he didn't blame him. Another person facing pornography charges after art was seized from a Toronto gallery. The Mercer Union Gallery's director, Sharon Brooks, is charged with possession of child pornography and exposing obscene material to the public view. Police seized 35 drawings showing children involved in sex acts earlier this week and charged the artist Eli Langer. Striking Miracle Mart worker in satisfactory condition in hospital after having his foot run over by a delivery truck. A witness says he was walking in front of the truck near the main entrance of a Hamilton A&P store when it happened. And today is your last chance to get your banking, shopping, mailing, and government business done before the holiday. Just about everything closed tomorrow. No banking or mail service till Wednesday. Liquor stores closed till Tuesday. The TTC reverts to rush hour service at noon today. Extra service to shopping malls all day for you procrastinators. And hey, if you catch a bus driven by Mr. Claus himself, it'll be a free ride for you. 11 Santa buses driving around town today. Sports, not a good start to the NHL Christmas break for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another loss last night, 3-2 to New Jersey. Toronto goals scored by Doug Gilmour and Dave Andrechuk. That is Andrechuk's 30th of the season and the best in the league. Back to the bad news. The Rangers beat Washington 1-0 last night to move 3 points ahead of the Leafs for first overall. The Rangers with 51 points now. Montreal also slumping lately. The Habs lost 5-0 to Buffalo. Other winners, Hartford, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Dallas. All the scores are on the inside line at 870-2464. Traffic troubles westbound QEW west of Appleby Line. An earlier accident has the left lane blocked. All other routes around Metro. Volume of traffic much lighter than usual, but light snow is falling, so the roads are slippery. Do take it easy out there. AM640 Toronto weather. Cloudy with occasional snow ending this afternoon. Windy and cold. The high -5. Got a snow squall warning in effect for the Niagara region and Cottage Country. Snow squall watch in effect for east of here. Variable cloudiness tonight down to -11 for Christmas Day. Some flurries. Cold, the high near -5. And for Boxing Day, chance of some snow late in the day, the high near -5. Right now, Midtown at the Young Norton Center, it's -6. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News.
You're listening to Canada's first brain-dead morning show.
You have got absolutely nothing left up there.
Gray matter.
It's funny.
Jesse and Jean on AM640.
Time to get up, time to get up with the Jesse and Jean Show. Time to get up, don't be fed up. We got a lot of good things, you know. You get crazy people with morning breath right here on your radio. Get the let out, time to head out with the Jesse and Jean Show.
Shut up, stupid, would you please? It's Slurpee time! Shut up, stupid, would you please?
Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick. Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. Quick.
Stop it. Don't hit the snooze alarm. Don't hit the snooze alarm. Time to rise and shine. I don't know why, though. There you go.
Excuse me, please.
Hairball.
Oh, dear. It's come to this, has it? Just give me a break. You didn't do your homework, mister.
Boo-boo. Papa. Boo-boo, Papa.
Wiener off?
Wiener on.
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
Forget it. Leave it alone. Now stop it.
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
And we hope you enjoy the quality programming we're bringing your way.
I know. We don't say the C word. It slipped out.
You wanted to get me pumped up?
Hit me with a beer bottle. Win a prize.
You wanted to get me pumped up?
Hit me with a beer bottle. Win a prize.
You wanted to get me pumped up?
You did it.
Oh, I did what?
You made me eat those beans.
Please quit acting like a girl. I've fallen and I can't go to the washroom. What happened? I want to know what happened here.
What happened?
Slipped out. It was just one of those things that happened.
Major faux pas.
Don't you know I'm an international superstar? Who should we call? How about anybody, Jesse?
Shut up, stupid, would you please?
Yeah, I feel better now. I do too. 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 Yeah, I feel better now. I do too.
No, that's not going to work. I didn't order fries with that. Let's get on with it. Let's try another number. Let's get on with it. Let's try another number. Let's get on with it. Let's try another number. Okay. Oh, you are just completely in need of a serious medical checkup. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Get rid of Jesse and Gene. They're foul and they're offensive.
Today's word, screwballs. Let me ask you this question. Is there an F in the word hot dog? You filthy witch.
I've been called a pig, a dog. I've had beer bottles broken over my head. I've been kicked in the groin.
Jesse and Gene, the driving machine, peeing on your spleen, if you know what I mean. The first thing that came to our minds there was some P.I. potatoes, eh, Smurge?
You wanted to get me pumped up. You wanted to get me pumped up. You wanted to get me pumped up.
This is a fake stamp. Don't mail this.
Please, quit acting like a girl.
Hey, maybe someday we'll get off this rock and go to the big town there.
Shut up, stupid. Would you please?
Who are you talking to?
807 AM640, the beat of Toronto. It's the silly Jesse and Gene song. Oh, boy. Memories, memories, memories. Our way of saying thanks for listening and Merry Christmas to you, the good listenership this morning. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version. Well, here's the next bit. Hey, you know what? I completely forgot about this until Perry reminded me. Remember the morning somebody brought in some Dork spray and Jesse decided to use it? Remove the metal cover. Turn the spray hole to the head of the organ and press to effect a thin coverage half hour before action.
Well, let me see it. Let's see if it works. Dork spray.
It's Dork spray, basically.
Come here.
I'm not putting it on my... No, wait.
Come on. I'll do it if you do.
You're the one going for the vasectomy, not me, pal.
Come here.
I need that.
Come here.
The weekend's coming up. No, you're not going to do it. I don't believe it. Ah! Jesse just undid his pants and he sprayed it with the Dork spray. Anything happening?
Not yet.
Well, it says use a half an hour before action, so we'll check in with you at 20 to 9.
Should have had this at about 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, really?
Let's not get into it right now.
Well, I'm sure that's exactly what didn't happen. Dork on, Dork off.
All right, we got a fax here from Lori. Jeez, it's,
tingling sensation?
Yeah. It's just getting kind of warm. Seriously. I better go get a sponge.
I don't know.
Dear Jesse and Gene.
We'll get to Billy and Bobby's birthday roundup in a second.
You know what it is?
What?
It's burning now.
It's burning.
I'm going to have to go to the washroom. This is great.
Wow.
It's like hot pepper sauce.
What did I hold you down and say, here, spray your dork with this?
Now I'm going to have to go to the washroom.
I found it on the subway, and I read the instructions.
You didn't find it on the subway.
And you're spraying your dork with it. I don't believe you. You sprayed your dork with the Dork spray.
I'm going to have to go to the washroom now.
Well, we got to make this phone call first. Should have thought about this before you sprayed your dork, mister.
Well, I didn't know.
Man, listen to this radio show. They're all listening up. They're all listening at Chum this morning going, well, that's it for them. They're finished now. They're never going to get any ratings for this mess.
Could I be excused?
Do you really have to go to the washroom?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, give me the Billy and Bobby birthday stuff, and I'll have to do it all by my own.
$5 if you spray yourself.
I'm not spraying myself.
$5. Come on.
Oh, $5.
I did it.
$3.
I did it.
3.
All right, $3. Just give it a shot. I'm all right.
I'm not spraying my dork with that.
Come on.
No.
I did it.
Well, you've got kids and everything. You don't need it anymore.
That's not fair. Come on.
I'm not spraying my dork. Look, I sang the other day. I do all these dumb things for you, but one thing I'm not doing for you is spraying my dork with Dork spray.
I have a special request, dear Jesse and Gene. Dear Jesse and Gene, I have a special request. A special request have I. Listen to Jesse and Gene.
Is this a fax or a letter?
Both, actually.
Because you know how it drives me crazy when we don't do things properly around here. How's your dog?
Yeah. It's got to get washed.
Nope. Bingo.
Dear Jesse and Gene. Yeah.
Come on.
Don't believe we stoop to this. Some guy brings something in and I try it. Good old Jess is good for a go.
Yeah, you bet.
Now I got a burning sensation here, and I'm going to have to go clean myself. It's 8:28 for Jesse and Gene.
Quick dork check. How's it feeling?
Real bad.
Real bad.
I got to go to the washroom.
Okay.
We like the dirty humor. We like the way they act like boogers. That's why we rise and shine with our bare behinds. We like the Jesse and Gene Show. Go!
811, the best of Jesse and Gene for 1993. Our way of saying thanks for listening. Remember when Prince Philip came to town?
Calling the Royal York Hotel where Prince Philip is staying. We found out this morning that Prince Philip is making $727,000 a year. Yikes. For doing what?
For not sleeping with Queen Elizabeth.
Cream of wheat.
Or cream of wheat. I tell you, when that guy broke in and sat down on Liz's bed and they discovered that two of them sleep in separate rooms, I don't think there's any cream of wheat happening there, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we've got a great game coming up in just a second. I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, good.
Union Pacific Royal York Hotel, may I help you?
Yes, Prince Philip, please. It's the secretary calling, press secretary. Was expecting the phone call?
Yes.
Sorry, who were you calling?
Prince Philip, please. He may be staying under his other name.
Yes, it's Prince Philip calling. We have his son, Charles, on the line. He's a little upset about the size of his ears. The Duke of Edinburgh.
Hang on a sec there, Billy.
The Schlank of Schlinkmeyer.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Good.
I was wondering if we could order a little room service, please.
You'd like a little room service?
Yes, please.
Certainly. What would you like?
All right. Who am I speaking to, actually?
This is Constable Lawrence.
Yes, it's Prince Philip's press secretary calling.
How are you this morning?
Very fine, thank you.
Good.
His Majesty would like some eggs, please.
How would he like it?
He's got quite a voracious appetite this morning, so maybe if you could actually scramble up about a dozen eggs. Actually.
A dozen eggs?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do you have some of that nice Canadian ketchup? Heinz, I think it's called.
Yes.
Like some Heinz with that. He loves that stuff.
Okay.
You can't get that in England except at the specialty store.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, you'll have to take a whole case back with you.
And, of course, the big item, red rose tea. I think you've seen those ads.
Oh, yes.
Like some of that. Now, this is the constable on duty this morning?
Yes, it is.
All right. We're wondering if you could sort of turn a blind eye. We have some women rather scantily clad that we need to get out the back door. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
We had some friends up last night.
Uh-huh.
So we need to get the women out to the back exit, if possible, to avoid any kind of embarrassment in, say, an hour from now.
Okay, no problem. 1 hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's about 17 of them, actually. I told you we had a voracious appetite. We had a little bit of a party. Did you hear the noise?
No, I was sound asleep.
Oh, God, we had quite a party up here last night.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes. Yeah, well, anyway, we had a bunch of broads here, I guess as you call them in Canada.
That's where we go.
And we need to get them out the back door in about an hour.
In 1 hour?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
All right, well, that's very good. Thank you very much.
Just the eggs?
Just the eggs?
Just the eggs and the ketchup and the red rose tea, please.
That's it?
May I ask you one other thing?
Certainly.
We seem to have gone through the liquor cabinet here last night and more or less emptied it. If we could keep this quiet, Constable. Is it too early to order anything like alcohol, I mean, would they have anything like Jack Daniels available this morning?
I'll check for you.
All right, so just the eggs and the Jack Daniels, and we need to get the broads out in an hour from now.
All righty, no problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is to my boys. Well, you can lose your cool on the way to work. Lose your patience driving behind a jerk. Lose your weight, lose your mind with the radio. But you won't lose your woody with Jesse and Gene. Well, you can lose your shorts on a business deal. You can lose your job, lose a love that's real. Lose your nerve, lose your knob from the radio. But you won't lose your woody with Jesse and Gene. Every morning, rise and shine. I get the best damn music and it's mine, all mine. I just wake up from my snooze and I get Jesse and Gene. I can't lose. Lose weight, lose hair, brain cells too. Lose your breakfast, climbing up to altitude. But as long as I'm here, boys, I want you to know you won't lose your woody with the Jesse and Gene Show.
It's 8:15, and it's time for a cheeseburger.
A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink, please. Did you get my order? A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. No, I want a cheeseburger. A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. A cheeseburger. I want to listen to me. Shut up. A double cheeseburger. Say it. Double cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger. Right. Onion rings. Say it. Onion rings. Onion rings. And a large orange drink. Large orange drink, say it, drink. I want a double cheeseburger, onion ring, and a large orange drink. Ah!
I was walking down the street one day, feeling kind of cool, you'd say. Looking for a place to eat, to take all the boys for a treat. But none of them would come with me. I wonder why, let's see. Maybe it could be my hair, or maybe it's my underwear. Hey, 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 hey. I was walking down the street again, looking for my favorite friend. He's just a little hard to see, that's 'cause he's imaginary. So I'm talking to my favorite friend, and the people try to look at him. They think that I'm quite funny, 'cause I'm talking to a friend they can't see. Hey, 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 hey. I was sitting on the porch one night, listening to my neighbors fight, making me some first class slippers, to put on some vicious flippers. When suddenly there came a dog, who bit into my poor pet hog. My hog boy, he was mad.
The hog? We don't say that anymore.
One day I met a boy who said his name was Freud. The only boy I've met. So here's there is a bet. Hey, 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 hey. Nerds are people too.
Jill was working at the club last week.
Yeah.
My wife. And she had an attack on the bike. She couldn't breathe. She couldn't get her breath. Nothing. And she's in great shape. So
is this because of allergies?
Well, we don't know, but she's wearing one of those boxes, 24-hour box.
No, never mind.
But she's wearing. You go to the doctor. It's called a something halter.
Okay. Yeah. Continue. I'm finding this real fascinating. Only wish I could say something.
I wish I could wear one for 24 hours.
Let's move on to a new topic. So I didn't get anything last night because she's got all these electrodes coming out of her, and of course, you know, you can't get on top of your wife when she's got all these things sticking out of her because it would rip off. It wouldn't be a successful experiment.
Know what I mean? So I pulled out a whack mag and went to town. There, are you happy? You too?
Yes, there's something wrong with us.
This one's for you, honey. Shining in the morning with you. I got a smile 'cause the sun's coming through. Rising with your radio. Shining with the Jesse and Gene Show.
You're disgusting.
Thank you.
Think your whole show is disgusting.
Okay, it's 8:21, and yes, it's the best of Jesse and Gene for 1993. And snow today, yes, and a little bit of snow tomorrow. So a white Christmas after all. Yes, I know you have snow up north in places like, and good morning, Bob Cajun, by the way. I know you have snow up there, but, you know, for those of us who live south of Shepherd Avenue and places like that, yes, we're actually getting a bit of snow. So that's really nice. You know what happened to me? My neighbor, really nice guy, my new neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
I got a Christmas card from him last night.
Yeah.
Addressed to Jesse. He thinks I'm Jesse.
That's so sweet. And you haven't got the heart to tell him.
No, I will. But I just thought it was very funny. So there you go. So it's the best of Jesse and Gene until 9 o'clock this morning. This is day 5 of the Dillon suspension. After that, we're both going to be off for a little while. We'll be back, first thing in the new year. And we've got some unbelievable things planned for the new year. Like, I'll give you a little hint, okay? Could be a massive trip in February. That's all I'm going to say. And I'll probably get in caca for saying that.
Nice.
Probably get suspended. Somebody gave you gifts this morning.
Yes,
Would you like to give them a little plugola?
I got some gifts from the lovely shop Private Pleasures. There's one on Yonge and one on Dundas, I believe, and they have a little sex shop for gifts. It's a great place to go.
Ah! Sorry, that was just my crotch.
Wow! For the person who has everything.
And what the heck is that you got there?
This is a little stick. Can I say what it is?
Yeah. It's a Jesse and Gene show.
Oh, right,
of course you can.
How foolish of me. It's a little sticky rubber penis.
And aren't they all after a while?
They are after good work. No, but it's really...
Wait a minute, it's on your forehead.
It won't stick, I've tried. Oh, gee.
I am maintaining to be... You are?
I got a nice little chocolate.
No, I'm not saying anything, okay?
Crotchless panties.
Hang on a second. You got crotchless panties?
I'll bring them and show them to you. Red satin things.
Beautiful. I'm sure Jonathan will like
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
And now it's down. Isn't that typical? It only stays up for so long.
Yeah. Typical guy, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, checking traffic here this morning is the lovely and talented Donna Sager.
Well, thank you, sweetie. Westbound QEW, west of the Appleby line, an earlier accident has the left lane blocked. All other routes around Metro. Volume is lighter than usual, but there is some light snow falling in the area, so be careful. Keep those headlights on. It is slippery, so leave lots of stopping room ahead of you.
Okay, and you and your the lucky guy that you guys have a really Merry Christmas.
And you too, guys. I hope Santa's good to all of you, and be careful and safe, and we'll see you, I guess, in the new year.
Absolutely. But can you bring during the news
I'll
or something?
go get it. Yes. Let me wipe the sweat off your brow.
Okay, it's not sweat, actually. I'm crying. It's the best of Jesse and Gene, the 1993 version, and we still have 35 minutes to go, so keep those cassettes rolling at home.
You are driving on bald tires.
If fun and music helps you get out of bed, then you want Jesse and Gene handling your head.
Donna Sager with a picture of pectoral perfection, John Gallagher.
Flattery, I love it. Hey, Fitness Depot, the largest fitness store in Canada, is having a Boxing Week Blitz.
Fitness Depot already has the lowest prices.
No, it's crazy. No, they're crazy.
Get exercycles, climbers, ski machines, and more.
Look at this, the perfect gift, the Gravity Edge. Yes, that amazing star of late-night infomercials is $100 less than on TV, and you don't have to wait 10 weeks to get one.
Fitness Depot has every free-core treadmill in stock. They even have quality treadmills starting at $748. You can even rent or rent to own.
Hey, you muscleheads, 39 cents a pound for plate, weight, and a 290-pound Olympic set for $199.
Fitness Depot's Boxing Week Blitz starts Monday, December 27th.
Fitness Depot, lowest prices anywhere. Over $500,000 in stock at fitness consultants that help you decide.
Fitness Depot, 243-8888, 243-8888. Call today to check their prices.
See their ad in the Sun this coming Sunday and Monday.
Hello, boys and girls. It's Looney Claus here at Barracuda. Tonight is Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a loony Christmas at the Cuda. Old Looney Claus is giving away $1,000 in loonies to one lucky boy or girl. That's right, no strings attached. $1,000 in solid gold loonies to one lucky Cuda customer. All you have to do is show up. Win $1,000 in gold loonies tonight at Barracuda. Merry Christmas, Looney Christmas, Barracuda.
Paramount Pictures presents the greatest sequel in the history of film.
Extreme close-up!
Wow! It's Wayne.
I'm the last guy.
All right.
It's Garth.
I think I had too much Jolt Cola.
It's a movie so original, you'd swear you'd seen it before.
Excuse me? A baking powder?
Wayne's World 2.
Are you wearing fruit? My woman likes me in cologne.
Now playing at theaters everywhere.
New Year's Eve.
Mel Lastman Square.
AM640 wants you there to ring in 1994 with the beat of Toronto and three great bands. Moxie Frulis.
She looked into fine heat, stuck in the 90s again.
The Sky Diggers.
It will be clear for us to see.
And the Waltons.
Standing in the pouring.
Join AM640's Cap Spencer for a fabulous night of fun, beginning at 9 p.m.
Music.
Skating.
2-for-1 pizza.
All the ingredients for a great party, and admission is free.
This New Year's Eve, the place to be is Mel Lastman Square, the city of North York.
Presented by AM640, the beat of Toronto.
The story of the Jesse and Jean Show.
Long ago, on island, Volcano called for daughter of chief. Chief only have radio. When great chief played Jesse and Jean for Volcano, Volcano moved to another island and keep chief's radio.
We love Jesse and Jean in the morning.
You know, I've got three boys at home. I'm a hard-working family man, clean living kind of guy. I got to tell you, stop it. Gene, would you just give me a break?
How can you talk into that microphone with your nose getting so long?
I am.
Oh, yeah, right.
I am. Guys, come on.
I'm a clean living family. I'm a clean living family man.
Clean living family man.
It's true. It's true. Well, you can squeeze them when you're in the shower. You can scratch them on the toilet too. And you can play with them driving in your car to work. But on the radio, you can't. On the radio, you can't. We've just got too many things to do. With Jesse and Jean, play those tunes. Jesse and Jean act like goons, but we leave our little friends alone. With Jesse and Jean, we have fun. Jesse and Jean, everyone, but we always leave our dogs at home.
AM640, more.
The less I know, the more I wanna look around. Digging deep for clues on higher ground.
New. Music.
Don't it hurt so bad, so bad. And it hurts so bad.
More new music than any other station. AM640, the beat of Toronto.
AM640 News, brought to you by Fitness Depot, the largest fitness store in Canada. Call 243-8888.
It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News. Snow in Metro till this afternoon, about 2 centimeters on the ground by the time it's all done. The high -5. Snow squall warnings in effect in Niagara, Cottage Country, and east of here as well. -6 right now at Yonge and Norton. What a nightmare for a Stony Creek family, but it's all over now. Their 5-day-old baby abducted from her mother's hospital room yesterday by a woman posing as a nurse has been found safe and sound. Halton Regional Police, acting on a tip when they visited a woman at a motel room last night, pulled back the sheets and found baby Shelby. Sergeant Joe Martin says Shelby's parents are incredibly relieved.
They, as you can appreciate, as I said before, they were very upset. Very, very upset. And I think now they're very, very overjoyed. It goes without saying, we're elated also. This is the first one that we've had to deal with, and we're very pleased with the outcome.
Police have a woman in her 40s in custody, but they say she is refusing to identify herself. 6 people terrorized at a Keele Street beer store in North York. 4 armed bandits forced 4 employees back into the store last night after they were about to go home. The manager forced to open a safe while the other 3 were bound, gagged, and blindfolded with duct tape. 2 men sitting in a van outside were also tied up and gagged, the 4 bandits getting away with just a small amount of money. York Regional Police Constable Randy Martin has been cleared of any wrongdoing in a September 1992 shooting of a suspect. The SIU's investigation took 8 months, despite the fact the shot suspect testified Martin's actions were necessary. The director of the Mercer Union Gallery now facing charges after controversial art was seized from the gallery this week. Sharon Brooks charged with possession of child pornography and exposing obscene material to the public view. The artist, Eli Langer, is also facing pornography charges. Last chance to get lots of stuff done before the holidays. Banks close at 3 this afternoon. They won't open till Wednesday. Let's hope the bank machines are fully stocked. No mail delivery till Wednesday. Beer and liquor stores close at 6 tonight, reopen Tuesday. Major retailers will be closed Boxing Day. Boxing Day sales go Monday. And the TTC will begin its rush hour service at noon today, holiday service tomorrow. And how's this for a Christmas present? 2 winners in the $90 million Powerball lottery. One of them, 69-year-old Percy Ray Pridgeon. The Washington man could sure use it. He's got 17 children, 29 grandchildren. Plans to buy a country home for his wife. The other $45 million winner will be spending Christmas in Paris with his wife and daughter. The Leafs with a lot of thinking to do over their 2-day Christmas break. They lost another one last night, 3-2 to the Devils, while the Rangers beat Washington 1-0 to move 3 points ahead of Toronto for first overall. The Leafs have just 2 wins in their last 9 games. The Habs, meanwhile, were shut out 5-0 by Buffalo. Other winners, Hartford, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Chicago, the Blues, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and the Stars. And word tennis player Yvonne Lendl may retire after next season. All the scores are on the inside line at 870-2464.
AM640 traffic brought to you by The Boot Place, the largest leather place in Metro. Catch me, BJ Wilson, live Boxing Day Monday, 60 Colville Road near Lawrence and Keele.
Northbound Nielsen approaching the 401, both northbound lanes blocked due to an accident. Motorists are using one of the 2 southbound lanes to get around. Police are on the scene. It's just a mess either way. Metro routes basically wide open, but snow is falling around Metro and roads are slippery, so take it easy out there, okay? AM640, Toronto, Christmas Eve weather. Occasional snow today. It'll end this afternoon. Windy and cold. The high near -5. Snow squall warnings in effect for Niagara, Cottage Country, and the Kingston-Brockville area. Variable cloudiness tonight. Low near -11 for Christmas Day. Pretty good. Flurries, cold. The high near -5. For Boxing Day, chance of some snow late in the day. The high near -5. Right now, Midtown at Yonge and Norton, it's -6. I'm Marshall Lederman, AM640 News.
You're listening to Jesse and Judy. Boy, do you need help. On AM640, the beat of Toronto.
Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it. Everybody loves it when the weekend comes. Friday morning, 4 days down, 1 day to go. Finally, Friday's my day. Thank God it's Friday with the deputy show.
And now, here with a special Christmas message, the immortal Elvis.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. This here is the King. I know I haven't been around much for a while, but I want y'all to know that up here in rock and roll heaven, I'll be thinking of you this Christmas. And I'd like to give y'all a special Christmas message. A message of peace. Like, how about a little piece of that pie going by? Thank you very much. Like I was saying, Christmas is a time of hope, a time of joy, a time for loving. And I sure would love a big slice of that pizza you got there. Okay. What we want? No, what about? Oh, yeah, Christmas. Now, Christmas to me means family. And family means friends. And friends means getting together. And getting together means eating. Oh, pass me that thumbstick, would you please? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I just want to say to you right now, you know, I may be a big star, maybe too big, but ain't nobody so big you can't reach out a helping hand. Would you hand me a helping of those mashed potatoes over there, would you please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, like I was saying, ain't nobody so big you can't stoop to help a friend in need over the holiday season. Now, speaking of season, you want to pass me that salt shaker when you get the chance? Thank you. Yeah, just unscrew the cover. That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this Christmas, why don't y'all take a tip from old Aos? I know, leave those steak tips right where they are. You know what I mean? No, appreciate it. Thank you. I want you to remember, we're all part of God's great big family. And you know God made man into his own image. And look in the mirror, I'd have to say God must be a big, big son of a gun. You know what I mean? I think you do. But I especially want y'all to remember this one last thing. When you're all at home this Christmas, springing that popcorn up on the tree, save a big, big bowl for the king. Extra butter, know what I mean? Well, like you do. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's the king. A message for you from Jesse and Jane from the king at Christmas. Okay, it's 8:37. Cloudy, occasional flurries today and tomorrow. Yes, Virginia, we are going to have a white Christmas. Not only here in Toronto, but also in Omini, Ontario, home of Grandma Snaples.
And we got a song from Grandma?
Yes.
Someone's grandma?
Actually, this is a beautiful letter. It's sung to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. This is from Molly Snable, Rural Route 1, Omini, Ontario. And she writes, I'm a senior who loves your show. If you need to call me, I'm not in on any Thursday morning, but any other day is okay. So we'll give our pal Tony the lyrics. Maybe we can call up Grandma Molly.
Today's word is senior eater.
Senior eater.
What happens when Grandma and Grandpa get together late at night? Mm-hmm. Senior eater.
Senior eater.
If you don't believe me, look it up. All right, go ahead, Tone.
This is from Grandma Molly.
Jesse and Jean, we think you're great on a scale of 1... You rate an 8? Oh, sorry. Grandma had a little...
This is disgusting. Hang on a second.
I think Grandma may have been in the sauce when she wrote the words.
We give you a retainer fee. We pay you a few $100 every week. We give you the job of coming in here once this month to sing one stinking song, and you blow the second line.
Song.
Give it.
Grandma wrote some funny words.
Disgusting.
Well, here we go.
Hang on a second. I haven't cued you yet.
No wonder the guy from Aurelia doesn't like us.
You're this close to never working again in this town, mister. I'm going to give you a clue. A cue, and you do it right, okay?
Watch me. Watch him. Watch him.
This is a finger. On your mark, get set, go.
Jesse and Jean, we think you're great on a scale of 1 to 8. Jokes or stories are risque. Perfect start to every day. Tell your critics where to go, 'cause you're the best thing that happened to radio.
Yeah, give that grandma. Let's phone that grandmother.
I'm calling Omini, Ontario.
Twinkle, twinkle, little effing stars. How I wonder where you are.
Hang on a second. There's no effing stars.
There are.
Are you sure?
Lots of them.
Grandma
got run over by an a-hole.
The guy from Aurelia who writes us the dumb letters.
We're calling Grandma Snavel. She was right next door to Grandma Snatch.
Oh.
Snaple Snatch.
Snaple Snatch sisters.
Good morning.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, how are you?
Grandma, we just sang your song.
I just heard it.
Oh.
You did a great job.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to either Jesse or Jean.
You're talking to both of us, Grandma.
I am.
Thank you very, very much for your lovely letter. We really enjoyed it.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Now, where do you live? You live in Omimi.
Yeah.
Whereabouts is Omimi exactly?
Between Peterborough and Lindsay.
All right. Now, how long have you been a Jesse and Jean listener?
Ever since you changed over.
Well, that's fantastic.
That's great. Omimi is the gateway to Coboconk, Ontario, isn't it?
It's gateway to heaven.
Yes, it is.
Where is Grandpa this morning?
In bed.
And how's he doing?
Does he have his teeth in or out?
Out.
Out. So is it true, Jesse and Jean's word, senior reader?
Yeah, that's it.
Grandpa had no teeth, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, we have another song for him.
Now, just before we get to the song, Grandma, would you mind if we asked how young you were?
Yes, I'll be 67 next February.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wonderful.
Now, you want to have some fun? Can you go get Grandpa's teeth and bring them to the phone?
Yeah.
Can you go do that?
No, I got not.
Okay, you better not.
I like living too much.
Okay, well, Grandma Snable, we would like to sing a little song for you.
Okay.
Is it true that you live right next door to Molly Snatch as well, the Snable Snatch?
Yeah, that's better.
The Snable Snatch.
Is Snable the correct pronunciation of your last
right.
name?
You've got it right. You're the only ones that ever do.
So the Snable Snatch Patch.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
the Snable Snatch Patch Kids.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
As Jesse mentioned, we've got a song for you. Here we go, Grandma.
Go tell Grandma Snable. Go tell Grandma Snable. Go tell Grandma Snable. Grandpa's got no teeth. They rot it out from coffee. They rot it out from coffee. They rot it out from coffee. And now he's got no teeth. The ones he's been saving. The ones he's been saving. The ones he's been saving. In a jar by the bed. Hey, hey!
Good old Grandma
I think
Snable.
you guys are great.
From Omemee, Ontario, and the best of Jesse and Jean for 1993. It's 8:41. And yes, Johnson Gallagher, it will be a white Christmas. Here's Johnny Gallagher from City TV. How are you, buddy?
Good morning, team. The best of Jesse and Jean. My tape is run out. What do I do?
Oh, geez. I guess you'll just have to buy it when it comes out in a CD near a record, at a record store near you in the new year. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not.
Maybe I can get it on 8-track.
Well, maybe.
For my lime green gremlin that I have parked downstairs.
Oh, that's beautiful. So what happens in the Johnson family? You do the Montreal thing? You do the Down East thing?
It's ho-ho-ho to Montreal, home of the Montreal Canadiens. Losers of 6 of the last 7.
I might add.
Good morning, Jacques Demers had a fit last night. Just blew a valve. Sabres beat him 5-0. He went out of his mind.
Can't blame him.
And after the Maritimes this weekend, it should be fun, fun, fun. Ho-ho-ho and mistletoe and presents for pretty girls.
Oh, that's nice. Well, say hi to your Mom for me.
I will. Yes, you love Mom.
I sure do. She's very, very nice.
You know, Mom loves you, Gene.
Thank God.
And Jezebel. Where's he? Is he not on today?
He's suspended this week.
I heard that.
That's true.
Good morning, Gene.
And
Good morning, Jesse.
And guess who put him on the air and who got suspended for the first week in January? Hello. Good morning. So I'll be back the 10th. He'll be back the 3rd. It's kind of simple. It works out fine. It's 8:43. More of the best in Gene for 1993. And do you remember the horny cow?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, who's this on the line?
It's Melinda.
All right, Melinda, now your boyfriend is a farmer, is that correct?
Yes, he is.
What is his name?
Keith Strong.
Keith Strong.
Yeah.
Now, you were telling us a moment ago that Keith has a cow.
He has a cow that hasn't come into heat, and she's late coming into heat. And there's no bull in the yard with her. The reason he wants her to come into heat is because he wants to artificially inseminate her.
Oh, my God. You don't want the two of us to come over there and...
No, he'll do that.
Oh.
But she's been needled 3 times, and that's really abnormal. Usually they only get needled once, and they come right into heat, but this cow, for some reason, is not doing it.
All right, so you want us to call him and say that the cow is in heat and it's being pummeled by sheep or goats down the street.
Hi, we're calling from down the road.
Okay, now, hey, what is his name?
Keith Strong.
Right, Keith, and what is your name?
Melinda.
Yeah, hang on, Melinda. All right. Do you think you'll pick up the phone if we call him right now?
You might get the answering machine. If so, just say, Keith, would you please pick up the phone, and he'll pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
That's a great idea. Forget the answering machine. We'll say, Keith, pick up the phone.
Hello?
Hi, Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bill from down the street, eh? I started calling you so early. You got a cow that's in heat?
What's that?
You got a cow that's in heat?
A cow that's in heat?
Yeah, it's Bill from across the street there, eh? You got a cow that's in heat right now?
It could be.
Because I got a couple of goats out there that are just going mental, and
is that right?
I think they're on top of your cow.
They think it's like the Thanksgiving weekend. They're trying to stuff like the cow, much like you'd stuff a turkey, if you know what I mean.
I got up this morning, to go feed my goats. And they're all of them. There was like a dozen of them going at this cow like there was needles on a pincushion. You know what I mean? So what you got there? You got some kind of super horny cow, or what's going on?
And what are we going to call the little babies when they're born? Coats? Or couts? Or politicians?
No, but you know what's going on here. I mean, if
that cow of yours gets knocked up by one of these sheep or these goats, you know, it's going to look pretty funny.
And, you know, what would you milk? Grab a hold of their ear and hope something shoots out into your face? Old Farmer Keith had a cow, E-I-E-I-O.
He knocked it up with a needle and tried to get it to go, E-I-E-I-O. Then the goats got loose and the sheep got loose, the rooster got it too. All mixed up.
Old Keith had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and a horny cow.
Hey, Keith, it's Jesse and Gene calling from radio station AM640. We got a friend of yours on the line. Say hi, Melinda.
Hello, Keith.
Keith, I know this might sound a little unusual, but we've got a party down at the Dome tonight. We got a private room to see the Jays, the Skydome Hotel.
Yeah.
Bunch of ugly guys down there haven't had dates for a while. We're wondering if we could rent the cow.
Sure.
Because God knows we could use a little cow right about now.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Hey, you're welcome there, eh?
And just remember, 4 out of 5 farmers who were paid listen to the Jesse and Gene Morning Show on AM640.
Thanks.
And Keith, believe me, we know what they say about farmers when they get lonely late at night. And I just hope, for your sake, that the sheep never testify against you in court.
Honest, Your Honor, I was just trying to help the little sheep and the billy goats over the fence.
So I had my pants around my ankles. These things happen. I didn't have a belt on. They just slipped off and fell.
I was trying to milk it with my rod.
Go back to bed, Keith.
Good night.
Good night. E-I-E-I-O.
When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Do you eat them by the bushel? Do you find them under glass? Do you eat them by the bushel? Or eat them nowhere fast? When you eat your Smarties, do you save the best for last? When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Do you dive right in the middle? Do you catch them on a pass? Do you eat them on your ice cream? Smarties are a blast! When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I'd really like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
Those are the best wieners I've ever tasted.
Pick it, Ed. Might as well. Too dry to blow.
You can have your boring radio jocks, sleepy music, laid back talk, old-fashioned DJ scared to rubber, always wear their pants in public, never in trouble with the law. Well, you can have them all, 'cause there ain't nothing like a brain-dead morning show. Come on, boys. There ain't nothing like a brain-dead show. They wake me up, they shake me up, sometimes I throw up, don't you know? Ain't nothing like a brain-dead morning show. I'm happy to be brain-dead with Jesse and Gene.
It's so obvious.
It's not.
Is.
Not.
Hey, guys, what's the deal? He says, I like these Vachon caramels just for the caramel, and that's true.
See?
But I also love them because they're scrumptious white cake filled with
Creamy caramel.
and topped with a rich chocolatey coating.
But it really is the caramel, right?
Yes, but the reason I really love them is because they come in twos. Want half? Sure, thanks.
Hey.
Caramel cakes from Vachon. Conveniently in twos. Because once you've tasted one, you'll know.
Once is never enough.
Now, the AM640 Club and Concert listing.
AM640 presents the All Ages Mega Mix on Fridays and the New Year's Eve Mega Bash with Kenny the Hitman on the 31st. Tickets are available now at the Mix Nightclub. This weekend, the Club Mix Cat Spencer moves to Sunday. As always, live to air at the Mix Nightclub, Dixie, Eglinton, Mississauga. Dance Thursday through Saturday, each week at Illusions in Oshawa. And tickets are available now for the All Ages New Year's Bash with me, Chris Eagle, on the 29th and the 19 and over party on the 31st. Fridays, Cat Spencer is All Ages Night at the Zone on Trafalgar across from Sheridan College. Dance Thursday through Saturday at the Rocks and Barrie. And pick up tickets now for New Year's Eve. There's dancing Thursday through Saturday each week at the World on Dixie, plus a special All Ages Night this Sunday for Christmas break. Dance Thursday through Saturday at the Barracuda, Bloor and Young. The Zoo Bar on Queen West has a Monday All Ages Night for the Christmas break. And remember, tickets are available now for their New Year's Eve party. And coming up, AM640 will be live to air with the Twilight Zoo. 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. January 2nd. In concert, AM640 presents the New Year's Eve at Mel Lastman Square, North York. Join Cat Spencer along with the Skydiggers, the Waltons, and Moxie Fruvis. For 24-hour club and concert info, call the Inside Line, 870-2464. And 4 times daily, catch the club and concert list on AM640.
Good morning, this is Jean Chrétien, and you're listening to Desi and Jim on AM640, the beat. Beat the eggs. Beat, I don't know, beat of Toronto.
Pack up all her pantyhose, there she goes, she got no votes. Bye, Campbell. She say, how come no one votes for me or my party, the PC? Bye, Campbell. No Canadian can even stand her, all the way from Victoria to Gander. Shake your head, you've lost the fight. I'm Prime Minister tonight, Campbell. Bye.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Watch out, because 2-Foot is here. Only, oh my gosh, Pizza Hut Delivery's 2-Foot has gotten even more awesome. Introducing the 2-Foot Big 6 Pizza. 2 square feet, 21 slices, topped with 6 special toppings for the 3-topping price of $13.99. Only $13.99. It's the most incredible pizza deal in town. So phone Pizza Hut Delivery for the 2-Foot Big 6 Pizza.
You're counting it down to the New Year's Eve Mega Bash. How you doing? I'm Kenny the Hitman, and this New Year's Eve is a Friday night. And like every Friday night, we're at the Mix Nightclub in Mississauga.
Experience the expanded dance floor, new lighting, and new VIP section.
Tickets were sold out last year, so you better get them now. Daily 9 to 5, only at the Mix Nightclub. With mega cash and prizes and a buffet, it's going to be one mega bash.
Call 602-2020.
For all ages, every Friday night at the Mix Nightclub, Dixie and Eglinton, Mississauga.
I can't think of a better way to get up. Nobody helps me rise and shine like the Jesse and Gene Show.
Oh, geez. 8:52. Just swallowed me a little bit of eggnog there the wrong way. Furball, hairball. It's 8:52. It's the best of Jesse and Gene until 9 o'clock. And Chris Siegel, Bill Carroll in Toronto Talks is taking a little bit of a break because Bill had a nervous breakdown, having to leave the other radio station. He's recovering in a hospital for senior aging and old age citizen radio announcers in Santa Monica. And we understand Bill has taken Bill up to 9 cans of spinach just to cut the cheese. But he's going to be better in the new year. And once he licks that alcohol and drug problem, the show's going to be even better. The best of Jesse and Gene until 9 o'clock. I guess a lot of people either tonight or tomorrow are going to be sitting down and enjoying a big turkey dinner full of stuffing. And, well, it happened at Thanksgiving as well, and it prompted this phone call from earlier this year.
Calling Advanced Taxidermy.
Advanced, can I help you?
Yes, good morning. It's Jesse and Gene calling from radio station AM640. How are you this morning?
Doing okay.
Hope we haven't got you at a bad time.
Do you mind if we talk to you for a sec?
How can I help you?
Well, we want to ask you a couple of questions about taxidermy, etc. We understand that you're award-winning mounts.
Okay, yes.
We understand that Advanced Taxidermy has won some awards, some Canadian and U.S. awards for mounts.
Yes.
What's the largest animal you've ever stuffed?
Largest animal?
Right.
Seal cats for the Royal Ontario Museum.
Wow.
Seal cats?
Gee, that's incredible.
And what's the smallest animal?
Squirrel.
Well, here's why we're calling it. Please don't hang up on us. It's Gene here. I'm doing the big Thanksgiving dinner at my house, the Poon Palace, as we like to call it, on the weekend, having the parents over, some relatives, this, that, and the other thing, my sister. I'm not exactly sure how you stuff a turkey. Would you have any helpful suggestions for us?
Very carefully, I guess.
What would you do first if you were stuffing a turkey, sir?
As in for dinner or for mounting purposes?
Well, we're not going to mount the turkey right away. We're going to wait till the women and children leave, and then we're going to mount the turkey. But initially what we'd like to do is find out how to stuff the bird.
Stuff the bird?
Right.
Like, we're just not entirely sure.
Are you going to mount the turkey first or stuff it?
Well, the turkey's going to be dead, so there's probably no point in mounting it.
Not necessarily.
Well, no. I'm weird, but not that weird.
I believe that's called necro-bird.
Any suggestions at all, sir?
Wow. Kind of got me off guard here, eh?
Okay.
Well, if you were stuffing a turkey, what would you do?
Well, as far as taxidermy like consider their work as art. So stuffing is considered food.
Okay.
Mounting is taxidermy.
Okay.
I'm not a chef.
Okay, so what you're telling me then is I have to mount the turkey that I'm getting at the St. Lawrence Market this morning. Yikes. This is not going to be a pretty sight in the parking lot at about 9:30. Ladies and gentlemen, stay away from the St. Lawrence Market parking lot at about 9:30 this morning. It's not going to be a pretty sight. It's going to be Gene and a turkey in the
Ladies and
parking lot.
gentlemen, thank you very much for talking to
Thank you
us.
very much.
Have a nice weekend, Mr. Advanced Taxidermy. Well, now's a man who, well, has been through a couple of marriages, is going to mount a turkey because, quite frankly, that's all he's got left.
I'm going to be mounting a turkey.
Now, let me ask you this question. Can I have a little wine first? A little red wine?
I have to have a lot if I'm going to mount a turkey.
A little bingo. Maybe dress it up first.
Maybe dress it up. Maybe get the old Barbie and Ken clothes out and put a little dress on the turkey.
Go down to Toys R Us and get baby Wet'ems and
that's right.
Dress up the turkey.
And, maybe have a... take the turkey out for a few drinks and maybe a dance. You just don't want to go right at it. It's like right off the top of the bat.
Maybe the bird dance.
Maybe we can talk about a few things like, what kind of music do you like? And can I mount you now?
Buy the turkey and maybe dress it up and put it in your car and put the seatbelt around it and drive around town talking and maybe take it to a movie.
That's right.
Maybe go see Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Head down to Cherry Beach. Wait till the sun sets.
And then later on tonight, as the sun's going down, as we head towards the Thanksgiving weekend, Eugene Valaitis mounts the turkey.
And, of course, after we mount the turkey, we have to get rid of all those feathers, so I guess you can say that after we mount it, we'll be plucking it. Oh, boy. It's 8:57. Hope you've enjoyed some of the best of Jesse and Gene for the 1993 year. And on behalf of Jesse and myself and everybody here at AM640, our brand new home that we love so much, we'd like to thank all of you for listening to the Jesse and Gene show this year and for making it the #3 morning show in the city. And all I can say in the true spirit of Christmas is, Don and Aaron, you're next.
So are you?
Oh, Tony, our chief voice guy. What a nice guy.
Tone. Well, this is something special for you.
Little presents. And what do we have here, Tone?
Oh, you'll see. I just wanted to thank. I want to thank the people from Coleman, Canada, and the people from Imperial Feather for donating some sleeping bags to the homeless this year.
Oh, nice going, guys.
Yeah,
that was
really
very nice.
And thanks to Johnny and Kenny and all of Wid's friends down there, Gary Whidden's friends down at Johnny Be Goods for some nice stuff this year.
And we'd like to welcome you guys to AM640, the Beat of Toronto, Jesse and Gene show. It's a lot more popular than the show you used to be listening to.
Merry Christmas.
Well, isn't this? Thanks a lot, Perry.
You got to open that card, though.
Okay, I'll
Jesse,
open it.
sorry you got suspended. We missed you.
Yeah, we missed you, Jesse. Sorry you got suspended. Guess who got suspended for the first week in January? Me. I put him on the air. Here's my little Christmas card from Perry, the producer boy. Perry got his Christmas gift already, by the way. You got your Christmas gift.
Oh, yes.
Already. Christmas is no big deal if you're an asshole. I love these guys. Well, listen, to everybody listening, and I know Jesse would want to be a part of this as well. If you helped out some of our single-parent families this year, or if you gave it a thought, or if you changed something around at your office or your school and you donated money, thanks a lot. If you listened, thanks a lot. If you got some more people listening to us, we really appreciate it, because without you, we are caca. We are nothing. So we're going to take a little time off. Jesse and I will both be off next week. I've been suspended for the first week in January, so Jesse will be back on the 3rd. I'll be back on the 10th. And get ready for the new year. If you think the ride's going fast now, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be going a lot faster in the new year.
Oh, and speaking of the ride, don't drink and drive.
Absolutely. So everybody have a really good holiday. And thanks to everybody here at the radio station for making us feel welcome and getting that great killer rating book. We really had a great time, and we mean it. In the new year, the tales of, are you ready for this? And we're not kidding, the Jesse and Gene clothing line and the most incredible trip to happen in the history of Canadian radio. So Chris Eagle is next. Bill Carroll, of course, is recovering from that terrible alcohol problem. And we're sure he's going to be fine. I'm just kidding. So let's take it out in the Christmas party mode with our favorite, most... Thanks for sneezing and wrecking the moment, Eagle. Jeez. Get me on you? So let's take it out here with our favorite Christmas song that we honestly think captures the moment of the season. And from all of us, Merry Christmas. Come along and be my
party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. And I'll make love to you. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Birdie num-nums.
We'll be coming round again to start your day. We'll be coming round to get you on your way. So adios, amigas, till the next time that we see us, right here with the Jesse and Gene Show.